What's up?
What's going on, man?
Not a
Hockey,
whole lot,
welcome,
man. Not a
welcome.
whole lot. What's up, Hockey?
Hey, welcome, Hockey.
Matt
Saying hey
Ba.
to chat real quick. Welcome, Mr. Ba. Mr. Ba.
I agree. Hit that like button like it owes you money.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Beat that
and
like button.
I love it every time he sings his Rock and Roll Ninja theme song.
Rock and roll ninja, rock and roll ninja.
It's fantastic. Hey, Shadowhawk,
Awesome.
welcome.
What's up, Shadowhawk?
Yeah,
So,
thank you,
yeah, I
sir,
was
for
just
dropping the links.
cleaning
Darren Wagner.
my brushes here.
Yeah, I didn't clean mine last night either, and the whatever it was. So yeah, Darren Wagner. I was on a stream with him, with Clayton and Allie. Man, he's funny, man.
Awesome.
The D-Wag, he's good people. I like the D-Wag. Yeah.
Excellent. What's up, Darren?
Yeah,
I have yet to hang out with Darren on a stream.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know he was gonna be on there. He was Darren Wagner, as Rob Arnold affectionately calls him. We got the Frog Man. Welcome, Frog G.
What up, Frog G?
Welcome. Yeah. Soon indeed, friend. Soon, Frog G. Maybe
Soon
I'll
with the
suggest,
Frog G.
Yeah, maybe I'll send Frega the Frog G trading card image, and then I'll request that as my Frega June.
There you go.
Everybody
Right?
has to draw Frog G.
I mean, that's yeah.
That
That way he's got built-in reference. I mean, how can you
Yeah,
say
he
no?
has built-in reference. He could share it with everybody, and nobody knows who Frog G is yet, really, as the character that is. Fizchozo is
They
here
will.
indeed. Everyone, we can start the stream. Fizchozo is here.
What's up?
Flying Feline,
Skull
welcome.
flying feline.
Welcome with the skulls. Lothar. Lothar's good people. Yeah. Rock and roll ninja. Rock and roll ninja.
It's a catchy little tune.
Hey, I borrow. What's up, man? Yeah, it's very
up,
catchy,
Barrow?
man. It's very catchy. Like after the stream, I was just singing it because he ended it. He ended with it. So like after the stream, I'm like rock and roll ninja. I'm like, Matt, he got me with that. Yeah. What up? What up? Yeah. Yeah, all right, cool, yeah. So we're caught up except for this Death Metal Hero just is in the chat here. Welcome, Death Metal
yeah.
Hero.
Yeah, he's all right. I mean, it could
He's
be
okay.
trouble. Yeah, he's all right.
Every now and then.
Yeah, no. Just
Yeah,
hopefully the good kind of trouble. You know.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes we want the bad kind of trouble, friend.
Sometimes.
Yeah, so you've been killing it on Frega June, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm barely keeping up. To be honest.
Your Snake Eyes was awesome, man. I love that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It did take me, about 15 more minutes to finish it up that way, though.
I mean, if you had
But-
gone the extra half hour, you would have finished it on stream. So yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's. I love the. I don't know. I love the thrill of working under the pressure, the deadline. The time is running out. It's fun to try to make the deadline.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have Test Your Might, so
Yeah.
I just work sloppy though when there's time crunches, and it sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, dude, that
so-
Snake Eyes turned out great last night.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I was actually happy with that one.
Yeah.
I did come in a little late, but I didn't,
Yeah.
because I don't really want to be on every single one of them. And people be like, "Oh, it's Jason again," and also,
I don't think.
well, I get the feeling like maybe Malin was actually there, which was cool, but I get the
Yeah.
feeling like the higher up guys would kind of want to be with the higher up guys. You know
Whatever,
what I mean?
man. Like they have the
Just a
link.
theory.
They can jump in whenever they
Yeah.
want, man.
Well, I saw
Yeah.
I saw Malin was there, but I saw everybody else that I know, and I'm like, oh yeah, definitely
Dude,
jumping in. now.
that's what Fraggot June
Yeah.
is for. It's for the dudes. Like
Yeah.
this, we haven't seen our boy in how long? Like it's awesome to get to hang out with him and
Yeah.
to draw.
Yeah, I wish
So-
Plago could be in more of them.
Yeah, me too. He's usually working, isn't he?
Yeah, he had. I think he went in late that one day. I think specifically
Oh,
for
okay.
that, like the first day that he was streaming. So, yeah, but
Is the auction next Saturday? Oh shit, is it?
no, we got another.
Oh, thank you,
2
Flying
weeks.
Feline. Okay.
Yeah, and thank you. Yeah, we got a couple
Thank
more
you.
weeks, man.
All right. Holy shit. Yeah, see, 19th. See, Flying Feline knows.
Yeah.
She's paying attention.
Now, I really wish that they had done it the weekend and like had it a little bit like you could have more time then with each artist, for the time slots, because you've had 2 weekends, you could spread out the artists.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's their stream, it's their thing. So.
Oh, you mean do it over the course of 2 weekends instead of
No,
weekend?
just the one weekend, because it's only
just 2
Saturday.
days.
Yeah, 2 days.
Oh, okay. Instead of. Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe scheduling conflicts and shit like that.
And that's what it could be. Yeah. Because
one day, I mean, sometimes it's hard to get people to pay attention to an event 2 days in a row because there's other things that are going on.
Well, that's true. But with the way they do it though, because a lot of other ones, they just have the one time slot, and Science Shade, they're doing it with 4. So even if you're busy or watching another stream at that time, you could come back at another slot.
Sure.
So it is smart. Yeah, I mean, I was just curious. It's like I said, it's their thing.
This thing's still growing. It's still organic.
Amongst other things. Hey, where's Comics Mate? I thought I saw him. There he is. There's Dean. I got to catch him right away, or he starts to get sad seeing no one notices him.
Oh, well, we artists are temperamental creatures.
Well, not only that, when you're like 15, 16, we tend to forget that you're there. We pass over the little ones. And no offense, I mean, he's when that kid gets older, he's going to be a really good artist one day. He's already really good.
I don't think I've ever seen a 15 or 16-year-old that can grow a beard quite like that, though.
I've never really seen him. I've just seen his avatar. I don't want to see him. I want to see just the avatar. He's just like Leroy. I don't want to see... Leroy has shown that picture when he's hanging out with, I think, Eric Weathers and them.
And Clint, yeah.
I have not seen it. I could, because I'm blind, so I can section off, and he's in the blind spot, and so I'm like, yep, nope, not looking. So I don't know what he looks like still.
So you can...
Yeah, still have no idea what he looks like. That's the way I like it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And every stream does need more Plague. Every Plague. That's right. Everybody go sign up for Goblin Girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, Dean likes it when you talk comics to him.
Yeah, I mean, I've been collecting...
Makes him happy.
Well, I mean, I've been collecting, about 3 times longer than he's been alive, so... it's... I got the knowledge.
Shade. Yeah?
Shade.
Yeah.
No, I like Dean. Dean's good people. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Suit made a ghost.
Always
That's
enjoy
awesome.
talking to Dean.
Yeah.
So what you gonna be working on tonight, or are you just DJing tonight?
Pretty much. I mean, I got a piece of paper here just in case I scribble some stuff.
Right.
Because if I work from the monitor to monitor, I'm foobarred.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just because I'll be totally ignoring the whole thing almost. So at least if I look down, I could look up.
No, I tell you. Now you have 2 monitors, right? You have your Cintiq, and then you have another monitor, TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost have to have dual monitors when you're doing this in order to see the chat and be able to bring things up and work.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Probably sit closer. I kind of shrunk the TV size down because the other one was just too big. I mean, it was perfect for my vision, but it was just too big. I could probably change this to 125. It'll help me, but that's okay. 125%.
Yeah, sometimes 125% will make it easy. A lot easier to read.
It does, but things get squished and you got to scroll. Sometimes left and right and stuff. So. And
usually it takes a reboot in order for it to actually take effect on all programs. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you want to do that. After we're done. I mean, unless you want me to. You want to.
No, I did have it at 125 for a little bit, but everything was just so squished. I'm like, I'll just work with just fine. I could see it okay. The other one was a lot bigger. And it worked a lot better. So,
okay.
So, yeah. How far am I on Absolute 2? I have I mean, I have almost all the trading cards done, but two. I mean, I got to work on the stickers. But aside from that, I mean, I can start hammering away at the comic pretty much, a lot faster now. I have like four or five pages, not like total. Like I have like 28 or 9 pages total, but 4 or 5 newer pages since I ended the second half of the first half of the second chapter. So, I mean, I have some pages done. I was focusing on the cards and stuff for a little bit to knock those out. And, all the other posters, stuff like that. That way I could just work on comic and knock out the pages. Once summer hits, I can work on it a lot easier because my mom's home to cook dinner, so I don't have to worry about making dinner, doing the dishes, and, that kills about 2 hours right there.
Okay.
So, if you count eating, too, which I don't. But yeah, that's Ibaro asked how far along I am. Yeah.
Real life, it's funny. Real life takes time. It's the craziest thing.
I think this is what he said. Yeah. But yeah, so what are you working on?
I am working on my Goblin Girl piece.
Oh.
Yes, I have a. I'm having fun with my my Raphael 2. Tonight, and nice. Doing like the fur and whatnot, and doing little details. So
yeah, you're killing it with the brushes, man.
I'm having a lot of fun with my brushes, though I'm thinking I might have to switch to some pens for Fragga June because it's a little it's a little slow with the brushes. I love my brushes, but yeah, they're just a touch slow for the time frame.
Yeah,
Yeah. Or I need to do it a hell of a lot faster.
They're good at filling in the blacks, but you could just get a Pentel pocket brush and just.
I mean, I have one of those.
Yeah,
I actually got a Kuretake. Yeah, I think this is a Kuretake.
The Kuretake, yeah.
Yeah.
My bristle got all janked up, so I have to order a new one on my Kuretake.
Yeah.
Welcome, Lola. Lola.
Yo, Lola, what's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Everybody go sub to her as well, so she can wear a furry suit with an AA t-shirt.
You people in your furry stuff.
I mean, we see Fragga in one. I mean, he's almost
what
in a
have
furry
you started,
suit.
Fragga?
He's almost in a furry suit, It's just her detest for the furries is why it's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why. That's the only reason. It's because she hates him so much.
That's awesome. All right, that makes that. See that you got to explain that. That's funnier. That makes it funny.
Did I do something wrong again, Dean? He's just, don't mind me. Just watching.
Damn it, Dean! Now I've got a Trivium song stuck in my head. Thank you.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, so never mind, Dean.
It sets the air on fire. Watch the world burn. We are the arson. Watch the. Damn it, Dean! It's your fault.
Tank Ferret. Okay, you go watch Tank Ferret. I know we got EVS streaming, and we also have Raging Golden Eagle streaming.
Oh
so.
yeah.
There's
all kinds of people streaming.
Yeah,
you know what? We're Topicless Tuesday. This is what we do. This is what we've been doing.
Yep.
So
brought to you with the link to Lola. Everyone click there, go sub. Sub here too while you're at it. I mean, you're here.
Yeah.
You might as well.
If you've found this channel, go ahead and subscribe. You're gonna want to.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, I got a question for you.
What's up?
You're of Italian origins, right? You have the bloodlines. Yes.
Hey.
I know you're anti-pizza.
Northern Italian.
I know you're anti-pizza. We won't discuss that. Spaghetti. How are you on spaghetti? You like spaghetti?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't eat a whole lot of pasta, but I do enjoy pasta.
Like all right. Now, are you a slurper, a twirler, or a cutter?
Who fucking cuts their spaghetti?
Don't judge me. I don't want to hear your judgments right now, all right? I don't want to hear it.
Okay. I twirl and I do my best not to slurp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you cut it, you could like scoop it and shovel it in your mouth,
I suppose, but no, I don't cut it. Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna eat pasta, it's probably gonna be ravioli though.
Well,
I
okay.
enjoy
Well, that
ravioli.
you don't. Yeah, that's ravioli though. I mean,
That you can either eat whole or cut.
Well, yeah. You can cut that. But I've always cut my spaghetti ever since I was a kid. Just used to it. I don't know. I don't like the slurping because for one, I got the chin and it just all over.
Oh, yeah.
You forget about that. And twirling, I don't know, man. It's just odd to me. I can't really get it right.
See, so, I grew up twirling it, so that's that's how. And sometimes they'll give you like a spoon. That's to help help give you something to twirl it against.
Yeah, they will give you the spoon. Yeah. Hockey's on his phone.
Typing on the phone is
it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. We will forgive you. Crackhead, what's up, my friend?
What's up, Lord Crackhead?
My favorite crackhead. The Lord Crackhead. Agreed. Yeah, everyone go sub to him too. Lord Crackhead's got a good channel.
That's right, he does.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, I don't know. I always cut it. It's just I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I saw my family. I don't think my family really does it all that much. I've always cut my spaghetti, especially with the meatballs. It helps because you cut the meatball, cut the spaghetti.
Oh hell no, man! Well, it's okay. Sometimes I cut the meatball, but
you gotta cut. What do you have? Like a giant meatball? Just shove it in your mouth? I mean,
don't judge me, fucker.
He's judging the judger.
Yeah, spin the pasta, then stab that fucking meatball, and
Yeah.
Now it depends on the size of the meatball. To be fair, like.
Right, well, you gotta.
If it's a gigantic meatball, like a homemade meatball, then yes, you got to cut that fucker in half. Probably
right. Because, you want to get some pasta with the meatball. If you just have a giant meatball, you're just gonna be stabbing that and just having like a meat stick. I
mean, I do it.
I mean, I'm not
go to a Ren fair, but
Yeah, I'm not. Hey, that sounds actually pretty tasty, but.
I wonder, could you make a spaghetti and meatball stick? No,
you could put anything on a stick if you try hard enough. If you like made like the meatball into like a cone shape, you put the stick in, and then you put the spaghetti like inside it, like it's kind of like a hollow meatball.
Right, and
that would work.
A stuffed meatball corn, like almost like a reverse corn dog.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like a stuffed meatball with spaghetti.
But it's stuffed with spaghetti and red sauce. Yeah.
A little Parmesan cheese in there, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't use Parmesan cheese in Italy. I didn't know that. Like, it's just straight up sauce.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I mean, sometimes it's just, oil. Sometimes, depends on...
I mean, I'm sure if the sauce is good enough, I won't care. But, like, I use, like, a whole container of Parmesan cheese when I eat spaghetti, because I love it. It's good for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, if that's...
Tear in your chest.
I don't know if I agree with that one, but yeah, I get it. I get it. The especially the texture of the cheese on the pasta, like in the red sauce. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it thickens it up a little bit too, because it like absorbs
sticks to the pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my mom made spaghetti tonight, which it's not on my sweater already, so it was good. But
so that's where the spaghetti talk comes from. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've actually made spaghetti.
I'm actually really good at it because, like I said, my mom makes it, so she taught me how to make it, and I had my own spices from what she did. But I'm pretty good. Well, see, and that's another thing too. I think a lot of men our age are really good cooks because we learned from mother and who learned from her grandmother. Like a lot of women kind of, I don't know, they just didn't pick it up or something like that. I'm not saying every woman, so everybody don't freak out on me. I'm just saying like a lot of women.
Rage now.
Yeah, exactly. Or even younger women, like they don't, like it's usually men who cook. It's odd. Yeah, it's no longer like the women are in the kitchen, which they should be. But
I think everybody should be in the kitchen because that's where the food is. Everybody should know how to fucking cook.
Well, I mean, we all know that women should be making the best sandwiches there ever were. Yeah.
I know a woman that makes a damn fine sandwich because she knows how to make damn fine food.
Her name's Amanda B.
Not where I was going with that.
Amanda
I am not
B.
familiar with Amanda.
What do you mean you're not familiar with Amanda B? Where is she?
I am
Why
not
is she
familiar with
here?
Amanda B's sandwiches. Good lord.
Oh yeah,
calm
dude,
down.
go watch Sandwich Saturday. The chat, Leroy on Saturdays. They have the Sandwich Saturday where they have a contest who made the best sandwich, and she's pretty much not a reigning champ, but she's like the top trophy holder.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Usually on Saturdays I'm at the comic shop, so I guess I'm missing this.
It's at like 9-10 o'clock at night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Completely unaware.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're subbed to Leroy.
I think I am.
You should be. I mean, I'm not just... Well, I'm just saying... I'm saying that because also, as a comic lover and somebody who's soon to be a creator, because they're all about it's like a fan channel. So they give the insight on what the fans might like, what the fans kind of are, their top opinions are. So it's good as a creator to watch that. And plus, you get to hear Danger Vanessa's like epic rants whenever she gets angry about what creators do, like lateness on books, you know, or like delivering a crap product. So she goes off, you know. I like Danger Vanessa. She's cool. Yeah. Amanda B with those sandwiches, Dean. Sandwiches. Yeah, I know she does. She is the window to every CGer's heart is Amanda B. You know, we love the Amanda B. Yeah. See, there's Leroy's channel right there.
Ah, thank you, Frog G. I appreciate you.
There you go. There you go.
You rock.
I mean, nobody's really chomping at the bit, which is odd. So I'm just gonna drop the link. Usually they all freaking out. Oh, you know why? They're all watching Ethan. Forgot about that.
Oh.
Yeah, science. Actually, Shay might be having some homework. I know she's had homework as of late.
Ugh, yeah, that Farsi.
I think that bar is in TOPicLESS.
Yeah.
I added him, right?
I don't know.
I thought
I can't keep track no more.
I don't know. I know we got some Joe Sontag guys, Sontag or whatever his name is. Whatever. I was only on his channel. He only got me backers, but fine. I gotta find Matt. I can just drop it in Plagueles. He's in Plagueles.
He is in Plagueles.
He is, yeah. I gotta find Boob Dan.
Le Boob Le
Link
Dan.
for Boob Dan. Go Gadget Eyes paste. You know what? I don't think Clayton is in. He may not even be available, but I'll paste it in the Barton Brothers. There you go. Ow, that was my elbow.
I added Matt to TOPicLESS.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, man. I dropped it in Boob Dan's channel anyway. I know he's.
Well, he's got two places to find it. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to drop the link again.
Fred Durst, yes. Who I still stand by the statement. $3 Bill was not a bad album.
It was unique for its time. That's for damn sure.
And Fred has got some great screams on that album too. He does, dude. The end of Leech. The end of Leech where they have that.
Leech!
Yeah, dude, I love that.
I remember.
Yeah. I love that.
So when I was in,
Thank you.
I guess it was when I was a junior in high school.
Mike, what's up, man?
What's up, Mike? When I was a junior in high school, my English lit teacher, her son, taught Wes Borland how to play the cello.
Really?
And she said that he was a tremendously gifted cello player. And she was so disappointed that he didn't do anything with the cello. And I'm just like, okay.
He's playing a stringed instrument at least.
And yeah, totally. And he went on to create, Blacklight Burns, which is a much better band than Limp Bizkit ever was.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that. Yeah. Well, he was a main reason why everybody, an unknowingly main reason why everybody liked Limp Bizkit anyway.
Yes.
Like a lot of people didn't realize that until later.
He was writing them riffs, man. And then, the drummer, Was it John Otto? I don't know. I can't remember.
Matt is
Anyway, yes, I
apologizing.
remember. I remember the I can't remember the names, but I remember the faces.
Yeah.
Videos. God, I remember
Yeah.
the
Welcome,
videos.
welcome back, Matt. I'm glad he. I mean, there's Amanda B.
You guys were
There
saying
she
it.
is, sandwich queen. Yeah. You did.
Start
You did.
again, please.
All right. Hold on. Let me toss Luke and me out, and we'll roll the intro. Yeah. Matt Barr is back. Welcome back. Yeah. We weren't. Luke sings quite often. I sometimes sing horribly, but I still do it. Yeah. He had to change the diaper. Yeah. He's in diaper mode now. You know, he's getting to that age where he needs a diaper.
gotta worry about
We're all gonna be there one day.
One day.
One day. Yeah, I don't
one
judge.
day.
Yeah, he just had a kid, man. So
That's
congratulations to Mr. Matt.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations
A
again.
new
man. That's
dad.
Awesome.
Yeah. I my sister had a kid at a fairly young age, so we all lived together, and I did, dude. The first time I changed the diaper, it was hilarious. I put the diaper on, I put the kid up, and boop, diaper just fell right off. I just started laughing. The kid was laughing. It was great, man. It was funny. Like, well, let's try it again. It was funny. Yeah, look, kids are funny sometimes.
You know, I do okay with kids. The tiny ones, like the infants, they worry me because they like to
Grab
shuck
things.
jive suddenly.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
I don't
where
want
you
to
gotta-
drop you on your head, please.
You hold them like a football, you know.
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
Like a hot plate or something. You know, you just hold them out here.
Just hold them out like a freshly skinned animal or something.
Yeah.
Right?
There you go. Yeah. Like you're admiring your kill.
Okay.
Yeah. And you'll be okay. They don't kick
Okay.
the other regions there. Yeah. Hey, Slipstick, what's up, man? Yeah,
Thinking like a vest thing that you can just hold with a handle, so they can have all the
Yeah. I used to.
limbs.
Well, I mean, I would pick the little kids up by the backs of their shirts or the front. I mean, obviously not when they're like infants. You don't, you pick them up by their head when you do that. But no, yeah, you just when they're old enough, they like, hey, while you're picking them up, like when they're like, yeah, I'm a kid.
Right.
Yeah. No, I used to take the one to Perkins. We'd eat it for breakfast and stuff.
Oh man, I haven't thought about Perkins in forever. Huh.
I
think
don't
the
know who
last time-
crushed it, but we're gonna assume it was me crushing on changing diapers because I crush everything. I'm amazing changing diapers. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Amazing.
Yeah, I used to drive too. Oh yeah, that's how you test their durability by picking them up that way.
What, by the ankles?
Well, yeah, I borrow was saying by whatever. Yeah, that's how you test how durable they are. People have spoken. I am great, and you know what? They're not wrong.
Hey, the link for Goblin Girl sign up is in the in the description. Is le busted?
Son of a mother! I copied it from your channel.
Oh, did you hit the show more before you did that? Because it looks like it truncated the.
It's in the chat.
Just for future reference. That's all.
No, I'll fix it. If anybody ever comes in, to riff and do things as well. Yeah.
Where is everybody? Like normally everybody is like knocking on the door.
You know what? It's not on your channel.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
I don't. Oh, I see how it is. I actually get a chance to
us,
draw,
what's
and
up?
ain't nobody want to come hang out.
No, nobody wants to hang. Yeah, see, they want to make sure you don't draw as much. Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Oh, hey, we have a human.
A
I think it's a
human?
human. Look who it is.
My first appearance on TOPicLESS.
Yes, it
What's
is.
up, Will?
Welcome. I didn't
to see
post
you,
it in.
brother.
Yeah, I should have posted it in the Talented Dudes.
But, one of you, I think it's Luke always bitching that I never come on here, so.
Yeah.
You never
I
did.
miss your ass. Good to see you.
And we have another human. Oh, we got.
We have a Matt.
We got the killer himself.
Right?
God,
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Russian.
Matt,
Tuesday night, man.
how are you tonight?
Doing good. How are you doing, sir?
Just dealing with bullshit.
What's going on with the run?
Yo, what's
What's
up,
going
Joe?
on, Joe?
Oh, not too much.
So
think
I
you
will
meant
finally have AC tomorrow. This time tomorrow, I will be basking in
Going on?
glorious AC once again. It only took 2 weeks.
You know, and I think my AC is going out.
Cool, Joe.
Shit.
Well, ours is we're cooling. We cooled down today, so our AC is
Awesome baller.
off right now. Yeah.
So it cooled off. What's up,
Yeah,
Doug?
yeah,
Good
a little
to see
bit.
ya.
Dude,
why is that
we
going
got
on?
new internet laid down in our neighborhood, and we've just been waiting for the sales guy to show up, the Spectrum sales guy, and he finally showed up today. And I was
Nice.
just like, dude, I don't care what the offer is. Just take my money. I don't care.
Just give me fast
Just
fucking
take my
internet.
money. Yeah, because it's like I'm at like 12 bleep blop bloops or whatever right now, and this guy is gonna like fucking just pack my ass with like 50 of them or something. I don't know. But I was just like, dude, I was just like,
12 mega.
You speak my language, sir.
I don't know what he was
Oh,
saying, but he was
shit.
just like, yo, you're running at like 12. I'm gonna give you like 50 to 100, and I was just like,
Jeez.
Jesus Christ, dude, like, just don't ask me to suck your dick right now because I'm so excited. No, I'm kidding. But I was super excited, dude.
Have him ask you? Or
Same.
still don't ask you?
So, no. The moment is past. But yeah. So
What's up,
they're
baller?
they're gonna show up on Monday and lay down
Welcome,
some,
baller.
hook us all up. So I'm super excited about my finally coming into the 2021 internet.
That's awesome, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
What's
Now-
up, Paul?
Do you have a good router to use said fast internet? That is the question.
Is it?
That is
Are they
the
gonna
question.
give it to me? I don't know.
Well, they were probably going to make you rent one, and you could probably buy one for all the fucking money they're going to charge you. That's what I did. If they're anything like Comcast, buy your own router, so you can. We can talk about this later.
Yeah.
I do tech support. I'm sorry. This is
like
what I
this-
do.
This is bread. This is like what he creams over. He gets it moist.
Oh. Bueno.
Very
I mean, I
Very
make
moist.
money doing this. so-
The talk itself, you love it, man. Don't lie.
Well, yeah. I mean, I enjoy it like I enjoy comics.
It puts everyone else to sleep. Comics don't put everyone else to sleep.
Well, I mean, it depends on who you talk to. Sometimes when you talk comics, you get
Depends,
people with
yeah.
a 1,000-yard stare.
Yep.
You know,
Not in this community.
That's what I get.
not
with
in this
Comicsgate.
community, no. And there are far more tech nerds in this community than you think. So whatever.
Not on this panel.
Ugh.
When I go downstairs and I start to talk to my wife about Comicsgate, she starts to glaze over. She's like, "What?" And then these guys are called the Etsy boys, right? And then there's these other guys, and she's just like, I don't fucking care, dude.
She's like, I'm done. I'm done.
Like,
I
are
am
you gonna
no
have dinner
longer
or
listening
not?
to you.
Like, yeah. Do you want to have another kid? Like, do you
Yeah, it's
Then
prophylactic, man. Yeah.
What up, Lord Crackhead?
So, Jeremy,
Hell. Are you guys interested at all with Loki?
yeah, actually.
Man,
I'm
TV
interested to see
show?
what it's about.
Yeah. Are you gonna wake up early to watch it?
No.
Early.
Nope.
I don't know. I don't know when it. I don't think it's available at like midnight. I think it'll like.
I think it's
be
3
available.
o'clock in the Eastern time
Yeah,
zone.
it's midnight out in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might check it out when it's,
Yeah.
tomorrow evening or something.
Yeah.
I'll see what it's all about. I'm always hopeful because I like Tom Hiddleston as a actor, and I like that character. And if they do it correctly, I think it'll be a good TV show. But
Well,
so
yeah.
far,
Tom's
they
always-
haven't done.
Tom's
haven't
always done
done
a
it
good
good.
job with Loki, so yeah.
Yeah, he does that character great. Like I mean, he's very charismatic. I mean, he's one of my favorite actors in the MCU for that
Yeah.
reason.
Sure.
I used to be excited about the
What up, Rick
MCU stuff on
Yeah,
Disney,
yeah.
but at this point, I'm like, okay. But it is Loki, and yeah, like you're saying, everything about this Tommy guy is really good. You know,
Yeah,
Well,
I just
I mean, we'll see.
Hibbleson. Tommy Hibbleson.
I watched the first 4 episodes of WandaVision, and it was all right. I haven't
Rick?
finished it just because I never watch anything. Like I literally only I listen to YouTube videos, I listen to live streams, and I listen to audiobooks.
Yeah,
That
there you
is
go. Yeah.
that is like literally all the stuff that I use to entertain myself. If I'm not drawing and listening to a live stream, then I'm cleaning, listening to an audiobook or something like that.
Yeah, at this point on YouTube, like you could just look up anything now. It's like, I think I want to watch a documentary on Amish.
Yeah,
and there's
exactly.
like fucking 50 of them.
Yeah, we're gonna be losing Disney Plus here soon anyway, so I'm not really. I'm like, whatever. If I watch it, if I catch the couple Lokis, fine. If not, I'm not gonna lose sleep.
right.
Yeah.
Most of my services are just for my kids to watch stuff. Like I think it's hard. Like we all know, it requires a certain amount of focus to actually watch something and take it in all the way. And
Yeah,
when
right.
you're making comic
Yeah.
books all the time, that's pretty much flushed down the toilet. It's like, no, I got to conserve brain juice for when I'm making comics. So
Later, hockey. Yeah, It's,
Take it easy, hockey.
this does eat up quite a
Hockey.
lot. So and plus making the comics and making everything else, you're like, do I really have time to care about what's
Yeah.
coming out next time?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't play video games.
Yeah,
anymore.
video
Oh
games
man,
is
I
like,
miss playing
fill
video
my.
games.
I do. I just can't fill my head up with like other people's lore at this point.
Yeah.
Like I have my own head filled with my own stories. I know that shit is good, but I can't, contaminate it with some awesome Red Dead Redemption.
Lord Crackhead said the trailer didn't look terrible. Give Loki a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent.
I didn't even see the trailer. That tells you something right there. I haven't even looked into it.
I haven't sought it out, so
You haven't sought out one of the 10,000 superhero movies that have been made in the last
Well, see,
8
and-
months?
and
What?
I think that might be part of the problem. I think we're finally kind of getting like to the point where it's reaching critical mass, and everybody's like, yeah, okay. It's almost becoming a parody of itself.
Yeah.
Because even my customers that come into the comic shop, they are not. I mean, they're not as excited about the movies. Like some of them are, but and
Yeah,
when they
I do.
ask me, I mean, I can't help but be honest. I'm just like, yeah, okay. I mean, Doctor Strange and the
Later, Rick.
Multiverse of Madness might be fun. That is just
Right.
about the only thing that I am actively giving a shit about. Eternals looks boring as fuck.
Oh man, that looks crap.
Like it looks
Yeah, that was
like
bad.
it looks like they were trying to go Dune with it and failed miserably.
Well, they're doing like this experiment right now. I feel, obviously with the more kind of woke stuff, this phase 4 that they're trying to do with the more of the inclusion aspect and leaning really hard into that stuff. And it's not the same feel. Plus, I'll just say this real quick that I think they did themselves a disservice building up such a big, so long a time to get to Endgame or Infinity War and Endgame, because that really did feel like the end. And after that, it's like, you build up, and you blow your load. It's like, what else is next? And now things are coming in the 4th phase, or phase 4 or whatever, and it's just not as exciting,
Well, before we go on, I'm going to address Lola here. Though Disney Plus will stop once the bank is closed. So the bank account's closed that is getting paid for it. So, yeah, they're going to cancel that. Anyway, go ahead. I just wanted to address Lola real quick.
Well, that's the same problem. Like Marvel did it a little better than, Disney did it a little better than Warner Brothers. But we
Yeah,
saw
Big
Zack Snyder kill Superman in his second big screen appearance in that universe at
Yeah,
least.
he's fucked it up.
And
Sorry.
bring in
Yeah.
Doomsday, which is like, dude, you saved Doomsday,
This
you
is
saved
what-
Superman's death for like the end of a third Justice League movie. You
Yes,
did not
where it
do.
actually has impact.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
I was
the whole.
This is what
like,
happens when you
nobody,
let
like,
Zack
approved
Snyder
it.
write a story.
Oh,
And
yeah,
Nobody looked
construct
at his
your
fucking
fucking
script, dude.
universe.
Yeah. I think with Marvel, like maybe they could start doing like back stuff, like period pieces. You know, like like
they're-
the first Ant-Man, like that Michael Douglas stuff that when he was like in the '60s, like that was kind of cool. Like I wouldn't mind seeing that. Like, you know, what
Yeah.
if Fantastic Four was like actually in the late '60s?
Well,
You
see,
know
that
what I
would be
mean?
cool
Like-
if they did like a period piece with
Yeah.
the Fantastic Four, and then like had them disappear into like the negative zone or something like that, and then pop up in,
Yeah.
you know, so they can kind of play with that whole family out of time thing, like Steve
Right.
Rogers had. you
Yeah,
know, man out of
yeah,
time.
that would be kind of cool because then that would kind of explain like where they, you know, why they weren't there, you know.
Yep.
But
I don't know.
Another-
I kind of, I'm excited to see what they do with Fantastic Four. Hopefully, I
Yeah,
mean,
that-
but I feel
their
like the
track
difference-
record is not fucking stellar.
what?
That's, I mean,
Marvel?
Well, I mean, not Marvel, but like movie studios. And if you look at the trajectory of Marvel movies, they started out hewing very closely to the comics, right?
Yeah.
And as they went along, they got more and more, you know, further away because they have their own lore and they don't have characters that they can use.
Yeah.
But as things have gone on, the movies have gotten more and more corporate. They've gotten more
Yeah.
and more studio.
That's what
They are
worries
not-
me.
That is what worries me about the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, because they're not the studio that they were. They have
Right.
been influenced. They're not the studio for the fans that they were. They have been transformed. They
Yeah.
are different now. Whether
Yeah.
Disney meant to or not, they have influenced Marvel for the worse, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've
it's
like
good
kind of cross-pollinated and cross-contaminated.
Corporate
Like, the
environments, the,
worst part.
synergy, man, the corporate synergy, bruh.
As bad as Marvel's been since like 2013 to 15 range, when it really you started to notice like, man, there's just something wrong with this company. I
Well,
don't think Disney
things
can
became
really
cookie
hurt
cutter.
them any worse than what they've already hurt themselves. Granted, I don't like what Disney's doing either that does influence them, but what they do already is so bad, I don't think it really matters. It's a failure at this point.
Well, you know, for 10 years, I was excited about the Marvel movies. Not everything was good, but there was a lot of really good hits that they had and enjoyable
for sure.
movies. And then it was just that build up to, you know, Endgame, and then you kill off essentially Captain America and Iron Man, and you start hearing the news that they want to carry forward with Brie Larson's Captain Marvel taking center stage, and like all these other characters rising up. It's like they don't have the chemistry of the actors for one. Don't have the
built these
chemistry.
characters up either.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they
They're just-
constructed the initial Marvel, the MCU. Like you actually gave a shit about these characters. That's
Right.
why the Avengers movies worked.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
that's why the
Yeah,
Justice
I'm
League
just-
didn't fucking work.
I'm at a point where I just hate movies in general. Like I find zero enjoyment in most movies. Like there was a time in my life where I loved just sitting and watching movies and whatnot. But like I'm at a point now where someone even says like, "Hey, did you hear they're making a movie about X, Y, or Z?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't give a shit because movies are terrible." So
Well,
I mean, everything I
Lately,
watch
yeah.
now is generally going to be something old that I've already seen, and I'm just watching it for nostalgia's sake. And it's really, really tough for me to give anything new a chance. Like I have to almost, someone that I trust has to suggest it to me for me to sit down and give it time.
Do you remember the
I
old
can
magazine that had like the I think it was like comic scene or comics, it was something in like the back page just had like a list of like movies that were potentially coming out, you know?
Yeah.
And it would be like Judge Dredd might be starting production next summer, you know, rumor is Sylvester Stallone is involved.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was
Well, the
just like
print
this-
edition of Hollywood Reporter and Cinefantastique used to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Remember
to a
getting that
lesser
magazine,
extent,
just, like, looking.
so did Wizard. You
Yeah.
know, they tried to do that.
Remember when Wizard would do the fan casts,
Yeah.
Where they would they'd be like, they casted like Mel Gibson as Wolverine or whatever back in the 90s when they're like the perfect act. And they were actually one of the first ones to cast Patrick Stewart as Professor X. As I saw that in Wizard back in the day. And I was like, yeah, that's perfect. And then he ended up being Professor X, which was a great casting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. I remember they did a fan casting for a Spider-Man movie, and they had what's his name? They had Howie Long as Eddie
Venom.
Brock.
Yeah.
That would have been
perfect.
cool.
Yep.
Holy
Who did they have
fuck,
as
yes.
Who did they have as Peter Parker? I can't remember.
John Cusack.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
At that time, was this
Yeah.
like Say Anything or?
This was like the early
Mid-90s?
'90s. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because I do remember the Howie Long, and I was just like, yeah. And back then, I
Yeah.
was young enough to think that was real. Like, I thought that was, because I didn't read a lot,
Yeah.
so I just looked at, I was like, oh man, they're casting Howie Long. And then the movie never came out, and I was really disappointed.
Did you guys ever see the trailer for that the Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the movie actually.
I've seen
Me
most
too.
of that movie,
Yeah.
I used to have it on VHS.
Darren, you
Like,
could have
got it
come
at a
on,
con.
man. You
What a
wouldn't have
fucking
ruined
nightmare. So sad.
Oh yeah, well I mean it was never actually intended
Nope.
to be released.
That would have been
It was-
cool to tell everybody that was working on the show, though.
I know those poor actors put their heart and soul into that. They
Been like,
they
hey
thought they
man,
were-
you don't really need to fucking learn these lines. Just stand over there and fucking say some shit you think that your character
Yeah.
would say.
right?
One take. We're gonna do one take on everything. Okay, go. All right, stop. All right, print it.
The
And
lights
we're
fell
good.
down. The background fell
whatever.
down.
Well, I mean, the caterer came through in the background with a plate of sandwiches. Yeah.
That's all right. They
he
have
works-
a caterer.
Yeah, he
It's
works
totally
for Dr.
believable.
Doom. That's Dr. Doom's caterer. It's fine.
And now he's
Shit.
working for the Fantastic Four.
I mean, we act like assholes about these movies, but I remember when Captain America had rubber ears.
Rubber ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's
Fighting an
great.
Italian
The
Red Skull.
had fucking Italian.
He was
That was
Italian
good
because
stuff, man.
they couldn't make him German, so they had to make him Italian for whatever
Like,
fucking
what
reason.
the
Nazi.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the TV movie of Captain America? Or
This
what
was
Nah,
in
it
the
was like a
90s. It was
movie.
like a direct-to-video
Yeah.
Oh,
movie.
So bad it was
I
good.
remember
was
seeing
gonna
it
say,
in
I
the video
remember-
shop being like, what? I have to see this, and being so...
yeah,
That's
I
gotta,
was so
that's gotta
excited
be the
to
one
see
that I
this.
saw too. I don't really remember a lot of it. I just remember
No.
Captain America riding a motorcycle or something. I can't remember the
Yeah.
actor who played Captain America, but like,
He was
Like,
like,
at the
one
time,
of the
I thought
jocks
it was-
from Revenge of the Nerds.
oh, was it?
Yeah.
At the time, I remember thinking it was really cool because I was a little kid, and it's like, oh wow, I'm watching Captain America. But looking back, you watch it years later, you're like, oh man, this sucks. It's
Oh,
horrible.
it's so good.
This
So
is pretty
good.
rough. They
Well, I
did,
remember the original Spider-Man TV show as a little
Mm.
kid and just being like, holy fuck, Spider-Man!
Yeah.
My pajamas and my fucking chocolate milk and shit, and like now it's like, holy fuck, look at that shit.
Yeah, I remember the Hulk and the
I probably
Spider-Man.
used to
shit.
catch the
Yeah.
Spider-Man reruns on Sci-Fi Channel in like 1994 when it was
Yeah.
already 20 years old. I was like so pumped about that.
Oh, yeah. Nicholas Hammond, I think, was the guy that played Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
okay.
But, Marvel did a bunch of stuff in the 70s. Incredible Hulk was the only thing that caught on. But they did
Yeah, that's
the
good.
Trial of the
Sounds
Incredible
good,
Hulk,
Darren.
which Daredevil showed up in. At some point, some
Thor.
version of Iron Man showed up, I think.
That was the Daredevil one. That was a good one. I like that.
I did
like
like
that one, too.
that was the Street Hawk guy.
Yeah.
He was on the show where he rode around on a motorcycle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they did a Captain America in the 70s, too.
Yeah, with like a clear clear shield, right?
Clear shield that became
Jeez
the
Louise,
yeah.
come on, guys. See, I feel like the two difference between Marvel and DC movies is that like maybe the Marvel movies are all being controlled by one dude. You know, that Frigg guy, Fring.
Feige.
Feige. Holy
Yeah.
shit, I just butchered that name. Feige. So like Marvel is all controlled
Fig.
by Feige, so there's like kind of an overarching like control over it, while with the DC movies, they're just like like nobody's in control. It's just kind of it just
Right.
felt all over the place,
It's-
and like
it's the wild
nobody
fucking
stepped
West
in
over
and
there.
said, "Hey Snyder, you need to fucking chill, dude." Like even Jeff Jones or what one of those guys
Jones.
could have jumped in and been like, "Hey man, why don't you fucking chill out?" Like did I butcher that name too?
Jeff Jones, Kevin Fig.
Just
It's
keep
all-
rolling.
Yeah, I like that.
We all know what you're talking about.
Look, you know my intent. You know who I'm
Right.
talking about.
We're with you.
Yeah,
We're with you.
absolutely. Right?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, you,
We got
we'll
you.
Just,
We got
we'll
you.
just blame baby brain. It's fine.
Yeah, baby brain. So it's like baby brain too. All of them. They're all, but you know what I mean. There's like some control, and then there wasn't control. Like there was an adult in the room who read comic books, and then
Yeah.
there was just a bunch of kids running around. You know,
Well, you're
I don't
absolutely
know. Kids
correct,
would have
though.
been more imaginative.
Warner Brothers
Yeah,
had.
probably.
I know. Well, not like cool kids. I mean, kids that like crayons.
like
I'm
cool
talking about
kids.
fucking
Yes.
paint chip eating fucking kids.
Oh,
Not
so the kids
like-
Well,
with
that you
helmets.
just described Zack
Yeah.
Snyder's movie making style.
You know,
It-
kids that write
yeah,
the
we
word
were talking
fart,
about
but they
that,
misspell
Shadow.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shay, we've had some requests for
Hello,
what you're
Shay.
working on.
Hello, Shay. Hello.
I blew up your screen because people were curious what you were working on, Shay.
Hail, Shay.
It's an
There you go.
attempt.
Hail
Oh
Shay.
gosh. Oh,
Hail,
gosh.
Shay.
There it is.
Okay.
Nice.
Picture of
Look
her
at that.
hair. Interesting.
Yeah, so basically, I did a really loose sketch of cherries and cherry blossoms and shit, and then I'm painting the whole background a solid color.
Nice.
So
There you go.
theoretically, it'll look good.
She's trying different styles.
We'll
The
see.
sketch looks good.
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks. Now let me not fuck
Seriously.
it up with all the painting.
I'm just watching that water.
Oh no, the
Don't fuck
best
it up.
part is I'm like high anxiety right now, and so I'm actually like shaking a bit. And so trying to like paint really, really fine lines and not fuck it all up.
Just pretend you're Jason. The smudges are on purpose.
They're on purpose.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. That's what we always just do it
We'll do it
live. That's the
live.
accident. Yeah.
It
Fuck
works
it, we'll
with
do it.
Jason's style, but I lack a certain amount of don't give a fuckitude. So
No, you
Yeah,
got to
her-
get
That's what
that.
you gotta
yeah.
say sometimes.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
Her glove skill is not at Jason's level. Jason
Yeah.
smears something and it becomes incredible. Shay smears something and it becomes...
It's an
A
obvious
smear.
fuck up smear.
Seriously.
Everyone's like, what happened there? I was like, I put my hand in paint.
Shay, you just gotta
What,
practice.
like on
keeping
purpose?
that intention.
Yeah. On oh.
I gotta practice what now?
Giving the smears intention.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Mhm.
So normally what happens with me is I look up and I see that I put my hand in wet paint and smeared it all over like parts that were done and beautiful, and I just stare at it and go, I don't know how to fix that. It'll be like
And then
a whole
she
bunch of
turns to the next
beautifully-
page and...
It's like beautifully blended pastels, and then there'll be like a huge black smear that goes straight through it, and I'm like, yeah, I can't fix that.
He won with the
I've
smear.
done that.
No whammy.
He won with the smear.
You just stare at it, you're like,
Pull out the white out. I can fix it.
nope.
Smear is like water.
I give up on it. I just say, well, you're dead to me now. Moving on.
That's exactly what she's doing, Frog G.
She rips a page out and eats it.
I'm trying.
Performance
Not
art.
exist.
Performance art. There you go.
Then when I get mouthy, she just stuffs it into my mouth.
Oh, that's better.
Don't you live in another state?
It's okay. I'm coming
Long
down
arm.
there.
Okay.
The long arm of the Shay.
See, what
She
you
is
don't know
tall.
is I've got a stockpile of really horrible art that I've done that I'm just gonna force feed
Okay.
Sai.
3 rooms of her house are filled with
It's fine.
just
That's
crumpled.
why
up.
I just rip it up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
but
you're,
then
you're gonna live stream that, right?
Mhm.
yes.
What, ripping up the artwork? I'll live
He'll be
stream
there,
that.
Luke.
Luke, I'm gonna need someone to hold Sai down. Like,
Oh.
let's be real.
This is getting
I mean, what am I gonna do with my other hand?
spicy, caliente.
Ah.
Oh, you know what you can do with that other hand.
Oh.
yeah.
God.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh,
I'm sorry, you set
Welcome back,
yourself
Miss
up for
Joseph.
that one.
Yeah, I suppose I did.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that was all you, hon.
come on, that's the raunchiest it's been since anyone has been here, which is a record.
Unless it's a girl, Sai is anti-reach around, just saying.
Is everyone feeling okay? Is everyone feeling
No, they were just talking nerd stuff. That's all.
nervous?
Yeah.
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 Kevin Fig and
No,
I-
I wasn't.
I like
calling
his
him- I was
cookies.
calling him fig, like a
Yeah.
fruit.
I like his
Like
cookies.
a Fig Newton. Yeah.
I like the
Not a
strawberry
cookie,
ones.
mother. It's a fig Newton.
The strawberry
Oh.
ones are good.
Carry on.
Hello, Pedro.
Look at Pedro
Hey.
up in here.
What's up,
What's up,
Pedro?
man?
Pedro.
Good to see you, man.
Hello.
The animating fool.
Yep. Dude, my hand is killing me.
Mm.
I mean,
From
you're
all
giving
the
us like
animating?
updates frequently. So
Like every few
Yeah,
hours.
We'll go with it.
Look, I
We'll
have
go
another
with
scene
animating.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
I'm halfway through the scene. I showed you guys in rough. It's looking good.
Yay!
And I like it.
My body is coming
I like it
together.
a lot.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Ball, what are you working on again? What are you working on?
What am I? I'm working on a picture for Chimera.
Chimera.
I was gonna say, it
Call
looks
him
like he's
Mr.
working on
Ball.
a baller.
I did not hear baller. I heard Mr. Ball.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
Mr.
heard.
Ball.
You can call me Susan if it makes you happy. I really don't care. But
Mr. Ball. Well, there's two Joes on here, so
that's
You know.
true. That's true.
yeah. I mean, I thought.
You can call me Lord of Beeholes with a Z.
Lord.
Ooh, I like it with the Z.
Mm.
Makes it edgy.
Zazzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a trick Aaron Calamari taught me. You just take
Oh my
anything
gosh.
and switch a few letters around, and now it's hip.
There you
Okay.
go. Yeah. I like it.
Lord.
I
Oh,
like
I
that-
never wanted to jump off a bridge so badly.
Is that really where you want to take lessons from, Joe?
Well,
I'm
when it
sorry,
comes
Lord
to-
Balls.
Lord
To
Ball.
creative spellings, yeah, I'll hit up Aaron and be like, "What's a creative way to write this?" And he'll be like, "Just remove half the letters and make it look like a license plate." I'm like, "All right."
That's brilliant.
I mean, there's Joes, though. Sometimes
it's
people
not-
don't
it-
want to fork out money.
it
I don't
is
know what
not
to tell you.
Yeah.
It is
He
not
pays-
none of you.
He has to pay by the letter, so
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, Shadowheart?
Oh shit.
vowels are optional.
I don't allow people to
Reminds me of
rip
the,
up art around here. Yeah, well, you're not here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
What's
got
up, Ink?
ink.
Good to see you, buddy.
Your toilet paper.
So,
How's it going, everybody? What are you guys doing in here?
What's going on? What's going
Just
on?
hanging out, man. What's going on with you?
What's going on here?
How you doing?
What are you doing? I'm trying to score a lid, man.
Holy shit, I haven't heard that term in forever.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on stream here, Ink.
Dude, I've been just, like trying. Well, I finished Cash Grab, and now I'm like on a freaking mission to finish Charlie's London, and
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
Awesome,
cool.
man.
working my balls off.
Well, after that is the Ink Slayer book, right?
Inkslayer and
Oh, I love that
Outliers. I'm gonna be doing colors for Outliers with Russell.
Oh, sweet, man.
Well, if you've worked your balls off, luckily you're positioned right underneath Lord Balls. So,
Yes.
Nice. Well, I've
well,
always been a
and
pussy.
you've made the first mistake of CG, which is finishing a book. So I don't know what's wrong with
Yeah.
you.
Whoa. Whoa, Jack.
Watch out now.
Easy. Easy killer.
Yeah. Got a
Russell
patience.
Nuggets.
slow down.
What, are you
your
trying
time,
to turn
huh?
this into a profession?
Yeah,
Right? How
Yeah.
dare you?
Hey,
Why am I
it's
hearing
just a hobby. Fuck
Dave
you.
Chappelle's voice? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
Sorry,
whoa,
did I
take
say
it
that?
easy.
I'm sorry. Is it a full moon? I'm sorry. Let me smoke some weed. I'll be
I've
fine.
gotten
Let me just smoke some
every
weed. I'll be
single
fine.
Comicsgate book except for one so far. So everyone I've ordered has come, so I'm not worried.
Everybody that
Yeah.
orders comes. There you go.
There you go. That's how
That's
we
what she
roll
said.
CG. Yeah. We always come first.
The customer
Fans always
comes
come
first.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they can if they want.
I mean,
Isn't
Customers
they're
can
paying
come.
you, so don't they?
Yeah.
Don't they get to come first?
Oh, absolutely.
That-
I
yeah,
don't
that's how-
even have
yeah.
to. I'm fine. I'll just stand in the corner.
oh my God.
Unassisted.
I mean,
Yeah.
if not, don't you ruin your pages? Splash
I don't
damage?
care if they
Hey,
if they buy my comic book and nut on each page. It's not
You
go for
gotta
it.
add that white out to some of the.
Oh.
Some texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
way to enjoy it. Yeah, just,
Just
Yeah.
Oh,
nut on it
Jason,
and
you're
then let
not
it
sending
dry.
Shay
Don't nut it
original
and close it.
pages to edit, right?
Not yet.
Oh, God.
Just
Shay.
squeeze one out in the toilet like a normal person.
You look filled with blood and semen.
Gloves, mask, blood. Okay, biohazard suit.
Blood and semen mixed together.
Yeah, I think the only book I'm
Straight from the
missing
source.
is Shinobi Sasquatch. That's the only one.
Strawberries and
Oh,
cream.
Shinobi Sasquatch is, yeah, he's still, I think they shared out an Inks
Is
page.
he real? Is he a real person, or is this some kind of joke?
Who
The
read
book
it?
Shinobi Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I
real
don't know. It
book.
seems like he's he does
That's
like
a real
a
book.
page every year. Or...
That's about right.
That book is inbound,
It looks
last
fucking
update that we
amazing.
had
and
was
it's gonna look fucking amazing.
It's gonna
You
look
just
like
wait.
amazing. Yes,
half
that's
a page of
that's my thing. I don't take. I know Cal's mad and everything, but I think he's stuck because everybody bought that book only to get the Rob Willis art. So I don't care how long it takes, as long as I get it in my hands eventually.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Yeah, me
he's like
too.
giving everybody
Same.
updates. You
I
know,
want
Yeah.
that book, man.
Well, now that Rob's back
I
on
want
the
my
book,
T-shirt too. I got a T-shirt.
Yeah,
What?
I
gonna
was
be so
trying to help
gorgeous.
Cal design that shit like a fucking year ago too. So
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, hey, can we talk about the T-shirt though? Cause like I've gotten a lot better at designing shit now. Can we maybe design it and then we could send those and then I can have a fucking T-shirt? Cause that'd be cool.
Right?
I'm
like
gonna
the
That would be fucking
guess
awesome.
that's supposed to be people may nut on their computer. Just
I think so,
going
yeah.
by context.
And I like how the second you say Shinobi Sasquatch, boop, there it is.
It's like,
Frog G
yeah,
is on
does
it.
it start to
Yeah,
put
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
in the
Frog
chat?
Bro,
Yeah.
gee.
He's got a
Frog
mouse
G.
with like
Is the
3,000
chat going
buttons.
crazy right now?
I'm gonna put Frog
Yep,
G's
chat
name
is
in my
going
comic.
insane because you're here, Ink. That's why.
That's it.
That's
It's
the only
Ink
reason.
and
They just keep
Baller.
talking about ink spots and semen.
Definitely
It's
will.
weird. Weird combination.
It's not. That's a natural. Look, if you've ever talked to Ink Spots, that's the natural progression. If
It is.
Ink is on the channel, also semen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just how it goes.
I love
they-
the ocean.
Cheers.
She don't mean sailors either. Oh.
Oh,
Put up your chin.
hey yo. Regular god of fertility over here.
Hey, Pops, by the way. We got Pops up in the house.
What up, Pops?
Poppy.
Yo.
Pops Van Sant is
Hello,
here.
puppy.
Hello,
I call
Poppy.
you Poppy.
Hello, puppy.
Oh, Poppy.
You all just became Cartman's hand when it was Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Lopez.
yeah.
like burritos.
Yeah, like a Panamanian horror house at 3 a.m. Just tired. Hey, puppy.
No.
See, Lola's got it here, Shay. See?
I only like it when hookers talk.
Man.
I only like it, yeah. When the hookers
I'm gonna
talk
make it
like
to
that,
Lola's tonight.
that's
I
it
think
right
so.
there.
Sorry, Matt, there isn't a Lola tonight.
Oh, there isn't? Oh, fuck.
No, Tuesdays and Thursdays she's not doing it because
Holy
I'm doing
shit. I just did a
TOPicLESS.
whole line of speed. I am so fucked right now.
You'll finish Rock and Roll Ninja in no time, but
Yep.
that's beside the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm on schedule. I'm good.
You get ahead of schedule.
I endorse
Ludicrous.
you, so I'm completely down with what he is saying. I mean, the coolest people I've ever known all do drugs, so it's a testament.
Oh. Just nice to know I'm not one of the coolest people that you've ever known.
Damn it.
Whoa, I
I'm
mean,
trying to put ink down on this page.
ink's right there.
Ah,
It's in the
damn
corner,
it.
the bottom.
I'm in the corner.
Do you want me to remedy the situation?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't give a
Put
shit.
me in a corner.
Oh,
Don't put
Who's
me in the
on
corner.
here? Let's see. Do I know this?
Who's in the corner now? I can't even see it. I don't know who that is.
Blind bastard.
It's Shay. Here we go. I'll do this. Hold on.
Joe
There you
Ball
go.
is in here? Joe Ball, Lord of the
Yeah.
Holes?
Where were you? Oh
The
my
Joe
gosh.
Ball.
Wow. Did you not
I
hear
love
him
Joe
speak?
Ball,
Did you
man.
not hear when
Yeah,
Sai
G-
said you were under
Joe
Lord
Ball's the
Balls?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't look at the screen. I didn't know what it was. I'm painting a cover right now. It's like one of the
Oh, dude.
I'm just saying,
I
I'm
haven't
painting
done
a bunch of
paintings
shit
in a
too, and
while,
I could look
so.
at the screen ink.
No, I got like 3 screens up. I'm trying to. I haven't painted a cover in a while, so I'm really into it. It has to look awesome.
Mhm.
That's
Hey,
like,
well,
Us too.
What's that?
I, s-
Hmm.
No, what were you saying? I heard you.
Yep.
No.
I just need to get, when you're free ink, I need to get your painting expertise. Well, your coloring expertise.
what did you say? You were really low. I couldn't hear what you
Or,
said.
yeah, face the mic on. Nope.
Oh,
Now you're
Hi.
muted.
What is
You're muted,
happening
Jay.
right now? What?
I unplugged my microphone.
Dick.
oh.
No ticket.
So what happens when I try to be a sassy little bitch? I sabotage myself.
Yep.
Sabotage.
You failed
no,
your
I
role.
I do. I always fail my
This is
role. Come on
déjà
now.
vu.
It's just so bad.
Sabotage.
No, Ink. I want to commission you to color something up for us.
Oh yeah, you just need to send that over now, and I can get it rotated into my my queue.
Yeah,
We'll
do
have
a
it
lot
done
of
about-
speed. You'll have it by tomorrow.
I'll finish it in 25 minutes. What are you talking about?
All done.
See how fast he
Yeah,
finished
I'll,
that Frog G
I'll send it
cover.
to you.
Yeah.
What cover? What are you coloring, Ink?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Oh yes, you are. Don't worry. There's nobody
No,
listening.
I am,
It's all right.
I am painting a variant cover for Cash Grab 2.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
Fully-
not that important. So you could always just work on something else. That's fine.
Well, it's going to be the preview in the book, so I have to get it done. So
It
can
doesn't
go
have to look
print.
that good. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's going to come in one?
And it's going to be like after you finish reading Cash Grab, it'll be in the back of the book. You know, for
Awesome.
the second
Awesome.
book coming soon.
All 3 people watching now heard you.
Like, is it going to be on its own page?
I think so.
Cool. Like a free mini print. That's awesome.
I'm trying to make it awesome, but I think I'm going overboard, overworking it, too much details.
I do that all the time.
With the exception of Baller, I don't think
I was
there's
gonna say.
such a thing as too much detail.
we have the king of detail on the panel, so
Yes,
Yeah.
Joe Ball, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the ball there, man.
Whoa.
Like every
Hey.
Every
Some
time we
people
mention
say I
Baller-
over render, and I don't
No,
over render.
dude, you
I'm just
don't.
really, really good.
That fucking that page
like
you
Frog
did
G.
with the rain and everything coming down. Holy shit, man! Bullet Maker is gonna be very awesome. I mean,
Well, I hope everybody likes it. You know, we'll find out once it starts getting in people's hands. But I put a lot of work into that book, amongst other things I've been working on, and
Now
it's,
you're doing something with Passion for Drawing, right? Like some kind of magazine story or something.
yeah, I'm doing a let's see, I think it's a 7-page set for his fantasy magazine he's doing. It's all based on his Valeria universe. So I'm doing like a little short story in that, like a war story. So gives me a chance. He came to me and was like, I got something that's going to really, stretch the limits of what you can do. And it's like, I'd never told him I've already drawn like multiple war things with 10,000 words on the page. Like it's second nature to me. So joke was on him.
Yeah, I get people. They'll be like, I want to do like a revolutionary kind of comic book coloring. I'm like, is there any such thing? Because every kind of comic book coloring that's ever been done has already been done.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
there's
I mean-
nothing revolutionary about it.
Yeah, but
Just-
we're gonna do
I
like.
thought you were talking about Revolutionary War. I was like, oh, that's
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that sounds cool, actually.
Well,
So,
after Shay's anthology and after Laserhand, I think we're going to do a comic that's nothing but lesbians. So we'll see if that's been done.
Nice.
When was this decided?
Just
Right now.
Right now, yeah.
Right now.
I'm just making sure.
Here, I got a banner for it. Hold on 1 second. Here, there you go.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks.
I don't
Try.
think
There it is.
There it is.
I have doubts.
No, it's the banner right there.
I have doubts.
Link in the
No, that's the real
yeah.
banner.
Goblin Girl. Yes. Is he
Goblin
longer
Girl
than
friends.
He I don't know. I don't want to speak for Plagle. I don't
Dude,
know.
he is so good. I look at how fast he draws and then the results he gets. He is gonna be huge. I think Goblin Girl's gonna look so fucking awesome. I can't wait.
We all think so, right? Will, we've all been talking about that.
Yeah, he is
Yes.
talented.
Dynamite dropping, sir.
Everybody's just like, eh.
Will's
Yeah.
so good
Okay.
at keeping conversation up.
I think Boob Dan has redrawn the comic 8 times in the last 3 months.
Something
So-
like that.
Working, so.
Yeah, like completely.
Yeah. So, hey, Will, do you know if any like the baller here and the ink spots in them, are they in the Frega June thing?
Not that I know of, no.
I didn't know that if they were.
What is a fragile?
I'm in the back room for it, but I haven't actually went on the show
Okay.
yet.
You haven't been paying attention, Ink. For Frega is doing like Frega June, kind of like how he did Fragtober. So it's like he's not every day. He's not drawing every single day like he did before. It's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's pretty much the same concept. You submit a word, he picks the word, you get the drawing, but people come and draw along with him, stuff like that.
Oh,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to anything.
That's fine. Why should you? We only, pay you and support you, but that's fine. You shouldn't have to pay attention to us.
Why?
Yeah, since when has that been the criteria for attention? I mean,
No, yeah, we got Joe Joe on there. You got everybody on here on there, I believe. Pedro, you're in there too, I think.
Am I? No, I'm not.
I have no idea. I'm speaking on
He's
I'm
just
from
making
the third
shit up.
world. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
from the third world. I don't belong.
All right, yeah. Why are you on my stream? What's going on here?
Exactly.
No, I
No,
like
it's-
when Plague does stuff like that, but just personally, I don't have the time to put any effort into not paid work right now. Like it's focus and energy that I just cannot afford to
No, that's
give away. I have like a meter every 24 hours of focus level,
I got you.
and
I hear you.
it runs
Okay.
out at a certain point in the day where I just stop producing anything good. So
you have a certain number of fucks to give, and your tank gets
Sort of.
empty.
it's just my brain stops focusing at a certain point because I'm either tired or I've been dealing with kids all day, or it's something,
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, I've ran out. Like I can't
Your brain
can't
just
even,
kind of
like,
shuts
do
down, man.
a large
You
amount
gotta
of yard
recoup.
work and then try to draw. The dealing with the yard all day sucked every bit of focus and energy I have out of me. So I have
Oh,
to
yeah.
I don't know how that
I have to
goes.
pick and choose my battles. Basically, is what I'm
Oh, what's
saying.
up, 24 Eyes?
Yo,
Got
24
that,
eyes.
too.
What up?
I got a certain amount of hours where I can put something out good, and if it's not in those hours, it's gonna be shit. So
There's been 3 days. I've only put out one good piece, so don't worry about it. It's fine.
Jason, we've come to expect that from you, so it's
Okay,
cool,
good.
man.
All right, good. I'm glad somebody here agrees with me. Thank you.
We just
Jeez,
call that
whatever.
your style.
I'm glad somebody else is finally
Wow.
in tune with what I do. Thank you.
That is
Wow.
not true. That's not true.
It's completely true. I'm
It's
glad
not
someone
true.
realized that.
That's not
Finally.
true, or I wouldn't be
Oh, man.
planning to work with you on a book, man.
What book is that?
Frog G!
Frog G. Coming
I
Oh,
love
man.
that character, man. Something about the way you drew him. It's just like there's so many stories. Yeah, it looks awesome. Can't wait.
Thanks, man.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll figure something out with that. We'll have fun. We'll come up with some concepts and
I'm gonna put it with the other 5 million projects I'm supposed to do.
cool, man. All right, sounds good.
It's the curse of being a creative individual.
Eric, make
So
a
many
time.
ideas,
Welcome.
not enough time to do them all.
It's good.
Oh, man.
I mean, to have that problem, I remember when I was just like trying to get anybody to notice what I was doing. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's where I'm at. So
I have Absolute and Frog G so far. That's it. I mean, I have other ideas, but they can wait.
I have a million ideas. It's just haven't been time.
Mhm.
Like lately, when I had time, I've just been teaching myself how to do acrylics. So that's like my.
cool.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. That was nice. I liked your.
Dude, I love it, man.
trees.
Just something about slinging fucking paint all over. It's just, yeah, it's fun. So much
Yeah.
different than digital.
I
Oh yeah.
I used to do oils here and there. I got that was like decades ago, but and acrylic paint a little bit. I was more fond of oils.
Yeah, acrylics are hard, and mainly because I live in Arizona and they fucking dry out so fast.
Yeah, they
It's
dry like yeah.
Like I'm seriously, I can put like a big old puddle of paint down, and then 5 minutes it is plastic, hard as rock.
Yep.
So, like, holy shit.
You can actually get stuff that will keep it from coagulating.
Yeah,
you
I
just got to
got
mix it
some,
in with your paint.
I got some retarders, and I got a stay wet palette.
We don't
now.
say that word here.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Yeah, careful there, Hank.
Oh.
Oh, get me
Take
struck
it
on
easy.
YouTube. I gotta start over. Ah,
That's what
Take
it's
it
called.
easy.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, why are you being a
Whoa.
It's
Dude, a
called
lot of the
that.
stuff that I do is with house paints because the,
Oh,
the
cool.
paintings are so big.
I don't know, man. I can't stand the smell of paint, so I can't really do
I
it.
love it, dude. I hear what you're saying about whipping paint around. Like, we get like those like 12 by 12 drop canvases from
Yeah.
Lowe's, and then just hang those on the wall and just fill up the whole thing. And I do a lot of like pre-planning in the computer, so it's like I kind of know like what colors I want, and I'll take those right to the Lowe's and just get gallons of paint mixed.
That's awesome.
Right.
Oh,
like
wait,
it, dude.
Shay inside.
Yeah.
I want to congratulate you guys on what you did with John Celestri.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Dude, that episode kicked
that
my
stream
ass,
was
man.
great.
Jesus.
Yeah. Really, really, really nice to have had him on. I mean, just that fucking depth of work that he has.
Dude, he's a legend, and that's the sorry thing about animators. Like, the guys just work and work and work, and nobody knows who the hell they are.
Yeah.
yeah.
And,
We did watch
I just
Rock and
look-
Roll that night, by the way.
yeah, oof.
Great movie, isn't it?
It was
It was an experience.
it was something.
Yeah, it was something else.
If I grew up with it, it probably would have been a lot better.
If I had seen it in the 80s around the time I saw Heavy Metal,
Yeah.
yeah. That it gave me a very heavy metal vibe.
Well, it's from the same time period.
It was the time,
They're
yeah.
experimenting
Would
with
you say rock and
music and
roll?
animation.
Yes.
Rock and Rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I found on the internet the restored version that actually was like a kind of a director's
the
cut of the
ace.
movie, as opposed to what they tried to do with it. Basically, the less nice version of it.
welcome, Ace. Edwin.
Well,
It's the slutty version of it.
Slutty.
Yeah.
That's
Like
my
they made the
favorite version of
boyfriend
it,
much
you
more
know.
of a douche.
Yeah. He I think in the original one he was kind of a douche.
I mean, he's a dick.
Kinda,
period,
yeah.
but, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Rock
Rock
and
and roll.
Yeah, I still don't know what we're talking about. Just saying what it is doesn't help me.
Rock and roll.
Pointing at it probably wouldn't help
Oh.
either.
It's like a cartoon. They got like weird little cat noses or something. I don't know. They're
Yeah.
like not really human. They're like something else. And,
Yeah, it
like
reminded
some
me a lot of
overlord.
like a Goofy movie type.
Yeah.
Heavy
Yeah.
metal meets Secret of Nim.
But not as good as either one of them. I don't know.
No, I love both,
Movie,
so.
The movie from that time that really stuck with me. Even though it's from '77, it's Wizards.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Wizards,
Back
dude.
in-
American Pop is fucking
American
shit.
Pop. Yeah, dude. Heavy Traffic.
Heavy Traffic, dude, is
Yeah.
fucking fantastic.
And I don't know if I can say that name because the channel can get struck, but
Fritz the
Unskin.
Cat.
No, Unskin.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
not a
you
bad
could
one,
have said that. I don't care.
dude. You're calling out a title. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a title. I'm good.
Yeah, Coonskin.
Yeah.
Oh, not that word. No,
Oh
wait.
my god!
No, damn it.
Ah!
Ah, we
Struck. Yeah,
Oh,
struck.
no, I gotta start from zero now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
darn.
So we have to make up your
Channel.
4 subs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So mean.
And that was cold.
I mean, hey, I promote other people's channels more than I promote my own, so my fault. It is true. The director's
cut is
cut.
far superior. See.
Yeah, dude. But the thing that stuck with me is like, hey, I'm gonna do a project that has no producer on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that got me thinking, man.
I need another thing. For
I'm
my
sorry, thank who for what?
Brush pen. We're thanking people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just thank everybody.
Yeah, thank them all. Thank you.
thank you, and you're
guys.
welcome.
Thank you, everyone, for being on this panel, considering this is like one of the smallest channels on YouTube.
It's only because we like
Not about
you,
the
man.
size,
That's
but-
it.
Don't sell yourself short, Jason. You're by far one of the smallest channels on YouTube.
Thank you. Thank you. You fatter me. I'm fatter.
You're far smaller than you even know.
That's what she said.
Don't sell yourself short, Judge. You're a tremendous slouch.
Oh man.
Chevy Chase, man. Shit.
Yep.
Thank you, Froggy. Drop the IMDb link for Rock and Roll.
Nice.
Oh, gee, it's what he does.
You're not going to drop the YouTube link where the entire thing is available?
No, he did try to plug Cash Grab 2, but there was no link available.
I know.
So, yeah.
I mean, Rock and Roll, it's entirely on YouTube.
He tried to play Cash Grab too.
Yeah. He said there's no link available yet, but he tried.
He's like,
he
go
looked
sign
for
up
it.
for.
Look for it sometime early in 2026.
Wait,
Noted. Is that
So
about the
there's
time
not-
Cecil's going to need more booze money?
Yeah, we can plan ahead then.
does that mean Cash Grab 1 is actually getting fulfilled, or he's just going to launch 2?
Cash Grab 1 is fucking in the can, yo. It's done.
He's going to have them all
But we're
sit
not
in a
gonna
warehouse for at
Yeah.
least a year.
We're not
Yeah,
going to.
exactly.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
all the
that doesn't mean it's gonna
merchandise is
fulfill it,
ordered
yeah.
and stuff, so that's
Everybody will
Right.
be so disappointed and depressed when they get that book.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he'll wait for the
Actually-
hate to reach its peak. Then he'll
It's gonna
ship.
be nerve-wracking, man. That's my first book
Hey.
that's coming
Nice.
out, and if it sucks, I'm done, man. I'm gonna go back to the
Not
drawing board.
really.
Well-
No,
Well,
no.
don't worry, Ink. We got Matt Yackey in the chat here. He'll pick up your slack. So
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
fix it.
yeah, it's all right. So welcome,
No,
Matt.
the thing's
Yackey.
like, if,
What's up, Matt?
What's going on, with Matt?
if
Hey,
Cecil
Hank.
fulfills Cash Grab,
What's it?
then he's gonna lose credibility, right?
Yeah. And Ink, if Cash Grab doesn't fulfill or like really sucks, then don't worry. Shay and I will still hire you, but we'll expect a discount.
Yeah.
Reduce prices. You're no longer
And
in
it-
demand.
Do you know what? It's like it was my very first project. You don't expect the first thing you do to be like a $250,000 thing. You know, you're hoping it's something small that if it sucks, it'll just go under the radar.
Small.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Fuck
you're
up on
hoping
it.
it's something small. Next time, get a
Yeah.
percentage.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I think that's the only way, like going forward, that you're gonna be able to be just a colorist or just an inker. You're gonna
Right.
have to negotiate some kind of like Indiegogo percentage. Like if the book makes this much money, in your contract, you need to get some kind of bonus or something, or else there's absolutely no way you can make a living off being just a colorist. If I wanted to make a living, I would have to color literally every single indie book that's coming out through, and otherwise you would not make any money at all. So,
Well, here's the thing in comic books is the colorists have notoriously been paid, shit rates per page. I'm talking like $35 to $45 a page when they have
I
to.
heard
you
I
know,
heard $14 a page. Some guy got paid.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Who is there? Dave Stewart? How much does Dave Stewart get paid a page?
Did he use crayons? I mean, what the fuck?
The
Well, there's
problem is so much of the workload, a lot of times, depending on the art style, is thrown. Like, if you're coloring someone like Joe Ball, it's there already, like all the rendering and everything. But if you got a huge open style, you're gonna have to put in so much more work to make that look good. Like, the colors are taking on a lot of the responsibilities that the artists used to do themselves. They're leaning on the color,
Right.
so it's way more work, So.
I think a lot of that has to do with a style too that people are doing. And I'm interested actually from a colorist point of view, because I've seen colors like fantastic colors before do an open style of art, and the colors aren't like as dynamic, that it would be like if you were say coloring Brett Booth or Mark Silvestri or something. Is that because there's not a lot of rendering there, so you have to make up for that?
It depends on the colorist. Some
Say
colors.
Say that again. What do you mean? Like,
some
the-
don't handle those things as well.
for
Alright, let's
me,
say-
like the busier the style, like the more detail in the style, is the less work I have to do.
Right.
the more open the style is, the more work I have to do to like move the eye through the panels and stuff. You're doing a lot of that work of like getting the viewer to look where they need to look and stuff.
Okay.
So and also giving form and volume.
Yeah,
like
but
if it's not there.
Yeah.
So
But I mean,
the Frog G book is going to be completely blank pages. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, but art direction is important too, man. Because I mean, no matter how much open the style is, if the style calls for simple coloring, like it'll actually look worse if you like overcolor it. You know, like
Yeah, you can definitely.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Yeah,
overcolor.
yeah. Okay.
I think the overcoloring does get in more with the more detailed style. So
Yeah,
I've seen,
exactly.
like, because you don't want to, like, if the artist put all that work into the line work, it's not my job to go in there and decide that I'm going to change it. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, ideally it's not, but I've seen some colorists really fuck up some line work.
Yeah, please don't override the line work. I want to see the line work.
Yeah, that's kind of like the new thing today is override the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Some
think
colors-
it's because everybody's trying to put their stamp on it, you know, and so you've got like a lot of eager colorists that are worried that if there's so much rendering going on in the lines and they don't do enough in the color work, that nobody's going to think anything of their coloring.
Right.
They're going to just remember the lines, and so they're trying to like. It's like they're trying to one up when what you should be doing is if you have somebody like Joe Ball that has a massively rendered page, you should be going in and finding how to make the colors accentuate what he's already drawn,
Yeah,
not how to
exactly.
cover up everything he's done.
Yeah, you
But
gotta
also,
compliment the
too,
artwork.
You got to think of that color. So,
Yes.
say that I got put on a book and I was asked to do, which this is going to happen fairly soon here. I've been asked to do a very simple coloring style. So, like when I do that very simple coloring style, and people are used to seeing what I do now, are the fans going to be like, "Oh, you're being lazy. You're not." But it's not that. It's I've been asked to do that simpler style.
Right,
So I
like a
think
Dick
lot of
Tracy
colorists
kind
are
of
worried
really
about
simple.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
That actually
they're
answers
hurting their
more-
reputation.
Yeah, that actually answers more of my question right there. Is maybe that's what it is. Like I've just seen books where colorists they're just asked to do a different style in that book, and it's not, in my opinion, like up to their par of what I've seen in previous books.
Exactly, and that's
Okay.
the problem.
Okay.
You know, because like I like this news. I'm basically doing a cell shaded book, and
Yeah.
like
Oh, wow.
any monkey could do that. But that's that's a style I've been asked to do, so it's going to be very simple. And so I know I'm going to get people going, "Why are you cutting corners?" It's like I'm not cutting corners. That's So you got to think of that too when you're taking on projects. Do you want to take on a project that's going to hurt your like what you're known for? So,
Well, but it depends on how you handle that, because if you're coming through and you're saying like, I'm happy I get to work on this project and try out a coloring style that isn't what I would normally do.
yeah.
And that's more how you're billing it then instead of it going to, wow, look at how lazy they are, it goes into, wow, look at the range that colorist has.
Yeah.
Well, the
because
thing
they
that
can
got me
do
on that
cel shading and
book
make it look
was
good.
really like he's like, I want you to do less work and I'm going to pay you more money than what you're making right now. And I'm like, yeah, we'll do that.
I love that equation.
That works for me.
That's an excellent equation. Yeah. Whew.
So on another subject, can we all agree that zip tone is a privilege, not a right?
Zipatone right now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who's doing Zipatone? I haven't seen that in a little while.
Oh
and
shit!
that's
I
awesome.
see it all over my Twitter.
I'm going to
Really?
say Zipatone is the worst fucking thing to try to color over because it's going to look horrible when it gets printed.
I've never thought about doing it.
Yeah, I've never
interested.
I've seen it. I've never wanted to really use it, to be honest. It's
I think
Yeah.
if you're going to do a pattern like that, that should only be on a black and white book and please don't
Yeah.
have it
well, I
colored.
mean, that's usually where I see it is manga.
Exactly,
Manga
yeah.
uses Zipatone like that a lot.
Okay.
Like crazy.
Yeah, but it's manga, and it's people that are not confident in what their lines are already, and they feel like they don't feel like they can do hatching.
Yeah.
Because hatching is a lot more difficult, but they can do zip tone because you can make a paint a digital paintbrush that will color zip tone, and then you can erase it until it looks good. And so rather than work on hatching and being controlled with your lines, it's easier to just do a paintbrush with zip tone and erase what doesn't work.
And even
so
worse,
you're
like,
happy with it.
you can make like a map,
That's
like a
literally
selection.
describing
Yeah.
how I'm doing my shit right now.
Like a selection. Yeah.
Totally
okay.
just put your ass on
Nah,
blast.
it's fine. I'm
I already
out.
backed you, Matt. Don't worry about it. It's all
No,
right.
but
When
When I
here's the
see
thing.
that, I go, it's okay, but it's no Joe Ball.
Did Matt just
It
leave?
it can be used well. Like zip tone can be used well, but when people are using zip tone for literally every single thing in the scene, on every single person, every single
And every
object,
surface. Yeah, exactly.
like it's there is too much zip tone. That is a thing. Like,
Oh yeah.
and it's really easy to do too much of.
Too much of a good thing. I guess.
Jason, if I drop a pic in the room because I'm on a phone right now, do you mind sharing it? It's just it's a color piece I'm working on my own.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, what?
Yeah, right. Give me just a second.
Yeah.
By the way,
Oh,
Baller,
let's see.
It's like mostly finished, but it still needs
Holy
some
shit.
refinement. Like there's some odd spots in it, but it's kind of the look I'm going for on my personal project that'll be launching here next couple months.
Matt had better come back.
Seriously, what the hell happened to Matt?
He
Are
dropped
you
out.
gonna launch Death pretty soon?
Yeah, I'm actually getting the campaign page kind of prepped and set up.
I
Oh,
want
yeah,
that
no.
look, dude.
Hey, Baller, make sure you let us know when you have like a launch date, and so we can make sure to get you on.
Oh, will do. And it's one of those things too, where like we're talking about colorists, and like I'm fine with people coloring over my line work as long as they know what they're doing. So
Yeah,
I've
by
seen
the
it
way,
done
Baller.
on folks where I don't mind it.
Shay is still
Yeah.
having nightmares about trying to flat your stuff.
Shay is not
Well-
a flatter. Shay has learned after many, many attempts. Shay should
Well-
never flat anything.
Flatting is bullshit, and I totally get it. It's something
I-
nobody wants to do because it's,
It's
time
not-
consuming,
it- like-
it's boring, and it's.
I'm bad at it. Well, no, okay. I can do it, but Ink can 100% attest. I suck as far
a
as
long
trying
time.
to keep a timeline, meet a
Yeah.
deadline.
Like the
when it comes
colorists
to-
are under pressure already, so if you're gonna flat, you gotta be fast,
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
No, it was. I felt so bad. So Ink hired me, and then I think I did like 2 pages, and I was like, "But I can't."
I
You're just
hired,
like,
I hired like 9 different flatters.
I felt so
And
bad.
no
I
one
was like,
could do
"I'm
it."
so sorry. I just suck."
Yeah, I hired 9 flatters when I was working on Cash Grab.
Wow.
Finally
Yo,
got
what up, King Leak?
Anika
Oh,
is
King
the best
Leak.
Yes.
flatter
man.
in independent comics right now. So if you guys, she needs work because flatting don't pay worth a shit.
No,
No,
If
it doesn't.
you
Yeah,
get
it
books
doesn't.
flatted user, she's good, and then she can stay busy so I can use her and all my other stuff. Because if she quits,
Sweet.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
Yeah, I was so happy when you were like, "Hey, I got this chick and she's an amazingly reliable flatter," and I was like, retweet, every single time you said, I was like,
Yeah.
retweet this woman, God bless her, because heaven knows I sure can't.
Shay,
Well,
is
she
that
used to
the-
work for DC and Marvel too,
Nice.
and I think even Image. as
Is
a
she
flatter,
foreign?
so- Yeah, she's from the Philippines.
Yeah, I think the one that you're talking about is the same one that I liked and retweeted and tried to signal boost, who was a flatter / colorist who was looking for work like a year and a half ago or something. Shay,
Yeah,
does that
she-
ring any bells?
Yeah, I think she
I-
actually had to
I
quit
think
for
it's
a
the same
while.
one.
Matt
So,
Barker.
yeah. And then I lost her. She flatted the first 6 pages when Cash Grab launched. And then, I never got any pages for like a year. By the time I got the pages, she had quit for a while. And I'm like, and then I went through like 9 flatters. So I couldn't find any more.
no, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
And then she came out of hiding, and
Yep, and then she just flatted everything. She flatted like 50 pages in like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's
But-
she's insane.
She's in the Philippines. Wasn't there like a tsunami?
It could have been that too. Like,
Yeah.
she may not have had no internet or something.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
I thought maybe even COVID got her because I didn't see her for
Yeah.
so long. I was like, oh man.
Tell
Did
her
you
to
guys
get
hear-
back in her
COVID can't
hut
take her.
and get to coloring.
go down to Starbucks, use their Wi-Fi.
Oh, I suck at flatting. It'll take me 8 full hours to flat one page. It's so tedious. I'm not good at it.
Did you guys hear?
Says he just doesn't like. He's real fast at flattening his own pages. I guess
Someone invented like a plugin for like Photoshop and a couple of other programs that is supposed to like auto flat your shit.
Yeah, but if you have too many details, it's like it confuses the algorithm too much.
Well, I didn't say Baller should use it, but
no, even on like simple pages like Donald's, it'll fuck up. The algorithm can't do it.
I mean, it makes color vomit. I saw it.
Baller
it
needs
makes
a team.
color vomit. Yep.
Yeah.
I've got a fantastic art colorist that's working on my book, and he tends to sometimes overdo some of the rendering. And I'm working with some really great inkers, so I had to leave a couple notes saying that, hey, try not to overdo some of the rendering here, because there's some really beautiful lines that are brought out that I don't want to have disappeared in shadow, because you have too much of a heavy shadow on them. That's the only thing I don't like, because it's like, I want to look at that, the rendering, the cross hatching and stuff,
Right.
Yeah. I can tell you that the problem I see in a lot of like Comicsgate independent books is people don't watch their K values and they use unprintable colors. And so it's not going to print anywhere near what it looks like on the. It'll look beautiful on the internet, but I could take one look at it and go, "Yep, that ain't gonna print. It's gonna be completely too dark." And so there's a lot of people that are gonna end up with mud, or they're just gonna have to do a lot of adjusting at the printer. So you gotta watch your K values. If people watch their K values, they're going to be way ahead of every other colorist, because too much black is what makes the colors look really muddy when they're printed. So
it's racist.
Never go above 40. Keep your K values at 40.
Yeah, I kind of resent that remark a bit, but yeah, you're right.
It's fine. Yeah, it's whatever.
No.
It's fine.
Sure.
Racism.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you say.
Everyone's like, this conversation is getting very boring.
No,
I think it's interesting. I'm just focused on not fucking up this art.
Yeah, I like conversations like that. About the
me
craft.
too.
I mean, it's just.
Yeah, and even if you're working in Clip, you can get like a CMYK preview, so you can check those levels right there. Even though you can't really transform to CMYK in Clip, which is something they should fix.
Clip Studio is horrible with color profiles.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
You're a colorist, you should not be using Clip Studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I tried to. I was like, you guys, it's just not there. It's wonderful for line work, but more professional colorists should be using Clip Studio Paint. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, probably though. They'll get there.
I mean, the only thing they have is like a CMYK preview, which is not that accurate either. So.
Even the Photoshop one is not very accurate, which is really fucking annoying when you're working in a CMY preview and then you print it out and it just looks different. It's like, I did everything right and you guys fucked me on the program.
Y'all just fucked it up for me.
That's why I like the physical painting too, because the color I'm looking at is the color you're getting.
What up, guys?
Yep.
What's going on, Vinny?
Hey, Vinny.
What's going on? What's going on?
King.
Just here to chill for a bit. How's everybody doing?
And the stream's over.
Yes.
Have a good.
See you later, guys.
Oh shit!
Just chilling.
Too much thickness.
No, we're doing good, man. How about yourself?
Hanging in there, doing better. Yeah, it's been a rough month, but things are getting a little bit better.
Oh, good. Yeah, get back onto that wagon, right?
Yeah,
be on the wagon.
absolutely, man.
You want to
Absolutely.
be off the wagon? Right.
Wait,
Wait, what?
I'm not drinking right now.
Huh?
Wait, what? Huh? How's it cracking? Cracking.
Actually, pretty damn good. I'm doing some digital inking tonight.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
So it's like, you guys are on. Let's hang.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man. Yeah, I haven't been able to jump over. What?
Oh, I
What
said
ink?
I'm shading Cecil's breast right now.
Oh.
I'm putting some freckles on it.
That's important.
Go on.
Make sure that you draw one of the nipples like really off center of where it should
I was
be.
gonna say pepperoni nipples that look at you but cockeyed.
Yeah.
It's the only way to draw Cecil nipples.
Cross-eyed nipples.
I
Failed
might have
shot.
coined it in the Cecil hand turkey. It's fine.
The Cecil hand turkey, yeah.
I'm just saying.
It became
That was
canon that day.
Look, out of everything that picture had, the one thing that everybody said was, "What the fuck's up with the nipples?" And I was like, "You have an ass crack. You have a bunch of fucking whiskey. You've got, he's a turkey, and you guys are worried about the fucking nipples."
It sounds like you nailed it.
I feel like I did. I feel like I must have.
Does he seem like the kind of person who would have normal nipples to anybody on here?
Nope.
I
Really?
No.
can't
Exactly.
honestly say that I've given it much thought.
I
I was just about to say, like,
yeah.
They
I'll be
probably
shocked if I
wouldn't.
get cash grab and that there are only 2.
40% of my day is taken up on nipple fuck, so I have to.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call you Lord Nipple now.
You-
Lord of the
You can
Nibad.
call me Lord of whatever body part you like. I'm fine with it.
Lord
Hell
of the
yeah.
Schwang.
Lord Sphincter.
Nipple maestro, yeah.
That's pretty much what I wrote on there. Lord of the beeholes.
Yeah.
So
Lord of the Holes.
yep.
He's the holiest.
That sounds pretty
of the holiest.
scary.
He's the holiest one.
Lord of
Yeah.
the Void.
I like chicks' butts, so I don't know what else to tell you.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
Me
that.
too.
Yep, nothing wrong at all.
Yeah, that's a good thing to like.
Big fan. Big fan.
That's why
I mean,
big fan.
it's a borderline
Big
bra.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have
Love the
booties on
summer
anymore.
because all that stuff is just out there. It's like a smorgasbord. A buffet. A buffet for my eyeballs.
It's like a buffet for my eyeball. Yeah, it's nice.
What do you guys think of this?
It's great. What are we looking at?
Just-
Hold on, Joe. Balzer, I thought you were dropping something in the chatty chats or whatever.
I did. It's in Boo Dan's room, because that's where I saw the link for this.
Yeah.
I think it just removed.
Booty
No.
time. Booty time.
Oh.
Across the US.
Oh, alright. What a time.
That's not what I wanted to share.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, Joe, that is sick.
There you go, Joe.
The music
yeah.
goes.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, dude. I've been
Oh,
looking
wow.
at this concept on the. It's just like like the huge '70s like mecha anime era,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like
yeah.
Messenger C, Dragon 3, whatever. I was just thinking about it's the '70s. There's mechas, but it's in the hood, so it's basically like a reverend and two kicks from an opera that have 3 mechas, and I'm just like trying to make the concept. So it's gonna be like a lot of funk in it, but
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
It is cool.
I dig it.
yeah, exactly. That's it. I dig it.
That's
I
all
dig
I used to
it.
draw when I was a
Can
kid.
you
Robots
dig it?
Killing soldiers. Like,
Yeah, dude.
They
Cool
would call
stuff,
my
man.
parents once because I drew a bunch of robots like ripping soldiers apart.
Mhm.
Your son's disturbed.
Yeah,
They're like, we know. It's
it's like
it's fine.
Oh,
I don't know. Like I was watching. I don't know if you got that one up there in the U.S. Dayton 3, I think it was called.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It's
Yeah.
it didn't get much play in the
Thank you.
States, but you can still dig it up on like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. So and watching like the character designs of like the not the robots but the characters, they'll have like bell buttons and shoes and whatnot.
There you go,
But-
Jason.
hold
But
on.
the music, they were trying to play like funky music to it. So what if you grab like George Clinton and that era, and just put them on robots? Like I don't know. It sounds
I
cool
pulled
to
it
me.
up for you.
I'm gonna regret this.
Yeah.
What is it?
What do we got?
This is Ballers.
Yeah, this is
Nice.
Joe putting
I want to see.
Ah,
Dude, that is
shit.
wicked.
bad
Oh,
apples,
shit.
Jack.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's
dude.
cool, man.
Death, death, death.
Holy
Hell yeah, man.
Holy.
You see, there's color on almost all the line work there, except for the focal point characters on the
Mhm.
very closest to the camera. So
Yeah.
I don't mind color going over line work. It's just about how it's done. It's about execution. It's not good or bad. It's just
Mhm.
about being done right.
But
And I
right
don't
there, it
know-
helps to separate the main characters from the background. So
Right.
It works perfectly.
It's
Thank
all
you.
about how you use it.
That's right.
Yep.
Ah, dang it!
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, I
Excellent.
would-
Even
like
my
when
monster.
you do that, I
Yeah,
always
go.
use like a hard light layer is my favorite for like that sort of thing. Like it's got a pretty decent effect on it, especially if you do it gradually, like in a couple layers. The hard light layer will make those color holds look pretty darn good. It colors your lines more and not the background as much. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hard light is the layer I love using for the color holds the most.
Now,
You
am I
do.
speciesist if I like the chick on the right?
You can like all the chicks. You
I
can
was
even
just
like
gonna
the
say,
mom.
yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, not really. Glowy eyes and whatnot. That's not weird.
I mean, she's got like glowy attachments. That's kind of my
yeah.
jam.
So you like them glowy holes, yeah.
This is just scary.
A lot of glowy holes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of glowy holes.
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah.
Don't touch the
Probably a
glowy
good
hole.
idea.
You'll get
Yeah,
shot.
I'm looking forward to this book coming out. I want to see this.
Yeah, it's gonna be killer.
Yeah, I'm excited to finally be able to bring it to people. It's something like I always hear people say like this is a story I've been working on for years, and I'm always like, who works on something for years? But this is something I've actually like developed gradually over the years. And originally I was trying to I was frustrated with the canon history of Transformers, like Generation 1 Transformers. So I always thought it was terrible. Like you have this great product that you have totally wasted because it was intended for kids originally, so there wasn't a lot of thought put into it. And you have previous toy lines that was derived from out of Japan, and I thought like these other toy lines have great stuff that they should have incorporated into that original lore that never got time of day just because it never got brought to the States in a big way. And
dude.
that's kind of where it all started. But then it turned into, its own monster in a way. And I eventually came up with this whack-ass story out of it. It's going to be filled with... It's a lot of things, too. I'm trying to leave a certain amount of mystery around. So I intentionally put just odd and uncomfortable things into the backgrounds and in the pictures that are just there to make people think, even though there's no real explanation. Like, you'll just have giant floating rock formations for no reason.
Right.
Things like that. Just little things to create a little extra mystery and make the world seem kind of supernatural and uncomfortable and weird. And, I love Evangelion and things like that. I love how those certain shows were they weren't great because necessarily the story itself was spectacular. It's because they made you feel things and you weren't even sure why sometimes. That's intriguing to me, to make people uncomfortable without there being necessarily something disgusting or weird or perverted happening.
Right.
It's just the general tone makes you uneasy in a good way.
Yeah. It adds layers to it all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, and from a colorist, this may seem weird, but I really want to see a black and white Joe Paul work.
You'll have both options.
Okay.
I
Because I would
personally-
really love to see your work in the original line work, man. That's what I really. When you have line work that intricate, I just want to sit there and stare at it, dude. So.
Well, I'm one of those people where I have an extreme appreciation for all aspects. I love color. I love black and white. I love all that stuff. So I want to be able to give people the option.
Silver.
Nice.
What's up, Silver?
What's up, Silver?
Yeah, I love like all the little stuff you put in there, and it's like there's a thing that people say like over detailing, but then there's also like you can tell like when I look at your work, it's like this guy is like loving what he's doing. Like you could every line that he put down, you just feel it. So I like that.
Yeah, there's intention.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there just because I'm trying to add a bunch of stuff or to cover mistakes. It's because I know what I want, and I'm determined to get my way when it's my personal project. It's like
Let me ask you
originally
something.
I wanted to do
Do
this.
you like drawing?
Do I like drawing?
Do you like drawing? Because a lot of artists lately I've been hearing say, I hate drawing.
Yep.
I don't understand that.
How can you do this and hate drawing?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, wow.
I like
That's
the
kind of
final.
that's
you do?
interesting.
How do
Yeah,
you
I
rate
like the
what you
final
do?
result of drawing. The
Yeah.
actual process of getting to A to B can be very stressful sometimes, but
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I,
Sure.
I love drawing my whole life, but there are times where like I like really with Death, I want to do it animated, but
Oh, wow.
no one seems to be sold on it, and I honestly don't know if I can raise the money I'd need to do it right. So,
Oh man.
and I want to do it, I want it to look like Akira. I want cell animation. I want old school real animation. I don't mind computer animation or computer
Yeah.
2D animation, but to me, I always feel like it lacks the punch and the masterpiece levels that people get from, imagine if like Spirited Away had more than like one computer aided scene in it, and it wasn't predominantly just done the old-fashioned way. It would not feel nearly as special.
Okay. As an animator, I can just tell you it's really hard to make that time come back.
Son of a...
It's
I've been working on it for some years, so it's I know the difficulties of everything. I have no naivete about such things, but I also, like I said, I know what I want, and when it's my own stuff, I don't take no for an answer on it. I'm gonna get what I want one way or another, and when it comes to other people's stuff, I do what they want. I don't really interject my own opinions too much unless they ask for them, and if they want to know how I feel, then I'll let them know how I feel. But if they just want to tell me I want this, and this done, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because in all fairness, I've only, like I said, I only have so much focus and so much energy. So there are some projects I've done where I've said to people, just tell me what you want. Like, I don't want to have to put extra thought into this in the sense of being super creative with your ideas. Just tell me what you want so we can get it right the first time. And so you're happy the first time and I'm not having to go backwards and do more work. I did a project for Malin and I ran my basic ideas by Malin, but I said, just do whatever you want to these layouts and then get the sheet back to me and I'll, we'll take it from there. Because it wasn't a huge concern for me to have every panel be what my intention was when I read a script. Mm-hmm. Like these guys might have a different image in their head or have some other angle that they prefer. So
yeah, that's a great way of working, man. And I'm with you on that because there's certain things where it's not that you don't like drawing or whatever. It's certain projects or certain characters might it's jading. It's too much sometimes, or it's like just like all right, I'm kind of sick of these characters. Like that happens.
Yeah. Just sounds like burnout.
A little bit.
Also, like, as an artist, you have to be the right fit for the project. Like
right, that too.
We can't really do like everything.
Mm-hmm. There's some things I've done that involve tons of cityscapes. I'm very capable. I've done tons of cityscapes, but I hate rulers. They irritate. I hate having to use them. I hate the time it takes to do them, and I'm not going to go all digital. It's just my art does not translate the same. So there's just certain things where it's like, this is cool, this is fun to a degree, but if I have to draw another giant cityscape, I'm going to lose my mind because I'm sick of drawing 15,000 windows. I can do it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to like them.
Yeah. So. Well, even Todd McFarlane, he was having his problems too with all the webbing on Spider-Man. He fucking hated doing it. He ended up getting tracing paper, and he was taking shit from other Spider-Man books that he did, and he would just reuse them.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do, right?
McFarlane was the king of photocopy art too in comics, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, all of his backgrounds are just like photocopies.
Yep. He was always taking the shortcuts.
Monthly, you've got to find ways to cut corners when it comes to the monthly world. I mean, it's people say like, "Oh, CG guys aren't getting stuff out quick enough." It's like, yeah, because we don't have an entire office full of fucking people to just throw extra work back on. Jim Lee was working on X-Men, and he had 10 other people helping do other parts of the process. He kind of came in last and just cleaned everything up and put his touch on it. There were he
That's
was
right.
not capable of what he was doing on a monthly process without starting a year in advance on it. So.
Well, yeah, look at Hush. Someone else did all of his backgrounds. All
Oh,
of them.
really? I didn't know that.
I didn't
I
know.
had no clue on
Yep,
that.
even Alex Ross took shots at him. I was kind of friendly with Ross at one point, and he was at a book signing, and he talked about it there. Someone asked him about what his thoughts were on Hush, because at the time that came out, and he was promoting his mythology book, and he goes, I can't say anything nice about. Well, you know what? I like the colors. That's all you could say. He goes, yeah, and the people who did his backgrounds.
Oh.
I was like, holy shit.
Shade.
That's the last time that guy had a sack on him.
Wow.
Yeah, because he was at a book signing in, what was it? Barnes & Noble. He wasn't at a convention, so it wasn't exactly the same type of a crowd.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
so he got a little more ballsy.
I like Alex Ross. I used to want to kind of be like that kind of painter, but not anymore. But
Yeah. I used to, but the guy turned out to really be a dick.
Well, I remember being at San Diego Comic-Con, and he had this big, gigantic booth, and the motherfucker wasn't at the booth one bit the entire
Yeah, Sal
weekend.
was.
Oh, okay.
The guy who was the dude who was his model for Shazam. I was friendly with him too. He was a nice guy.
I just thought it was amazing that I didn't see him there one bit that weekend. I was just like, are you kidding me?
Well, that sucks.
Alex Ross was the very first guy I showed my work to at a convention in 2002. It was like my first big con,
Nice.
and he was nice. He was just being polite. It wasn't that good, but yeah, he was the very first person I ever said, "Hey, do you mind taking a minute to take a look at my stuff?" And he did, and he was relatively polite. These days, I don't. Obviously, like a lot of other people, I don't care much for him. I mean, I still love his artwork. I won't take anything
his
away from him.
politics
Like,
suck,
Kingdom
but-
Come is just an absolute masterpiece to this day. But
yeah,
it's-
Kingdom Come. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that book was something else.
we've just seen so much Alex Ross now in terms of superhero work that I don't know. And I've even heard him say things like this. He's not sure what else he can do with it. And I kind of agree with him there. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, you've pretty much done everything you can do for DC and Marvel. You've done inspired paintings that are done in the style of other artists that are really cool. And he's just done so much. I don't know where else there is to go either, especially
Well, if
with
you
how
think
terrible
about it,
those
he-
companies are now.
Goes against what comic art is, his style anyway. He's going for realism, whereas comic books aren't really about that. They're about the fantastic, or you know what I mean. It's kind of opposite to me. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I remember
he's
Greg
striving for
Capallo.
realism.
Greg Capallo did a, when Wizard had the like how to draw sections that Bart Sears did for a long time,
Yeah,
and they
the Crash
switched
Course.
out the artist. Yeah,
Crash Course
Capallo
and-
had,
yeah.
he had a rule that said if you can't ink it, don't draw it. And I stuck to that for years. Now I'm not nearly as picky because we've realized that you can use tons of different styles and make a comic book. But
Wait, say it one more time because you cut out. What was the thing you said?
I was just saying Capallo used to say if you can't ink it, don't draw it, and I stuck to that for years. But obviously these days that doesn't really apply anymore. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Of course. Yeah, Capul's pretty cool. Yeah, I became friends with him and his wife as well. Yeah, he has his views and he's kind of set in stone with them, but it's because he is very old school in how he kind of came into all of it. But
I got chain blocked by him, man. It sucks 'cause I love his work.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Just follow him on Instagram. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, because same thing happened to Frankie. He got blocked by him. Because it was a chain block. I
got
wasn't,
blocked by him.
which was surprising.
I'm not blocked by him.
I haven't been blocked yet, but
Give it time.
who knows? Yeah, give it time. Give it time.
Well,
I
Hey,
mean, his art,
yeah.
but he's sensitive for my taste. So.
what
His wife is hardcore lefty, like all the
What
way.
up,
That
Vampire?
makes sense, yeah.
That's
that makes sense.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Which is it's weird because he never came off that way whatsoever.
What was
He
that,
doesn't seem
Sontag?
like he's that
None of
way.
these guys did, dude. This is a matter of convenience.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They think they're surviving somehow by just rolling with things, and they think they're so clever that people don't notice. And they're none of them are that clever. They couldn't dream of being that clever. We're not stupid. You didn't hold these views for the last 30 years in comics.
Yeah.
If you just changed your mind within the last 2 years, or in the last 4 years during the Trump era, you're not fooling anyone. It's not hard to figure these retards out. They're not that smart.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate and I wish that I did not know most of the stuff I know about my favorite artists. You know what I mean? It's like
Likewise.
because I love people's art, but it's like once you find out, like if they're into, they have like really crazy views on something, it ruins it. It totally fucking ruins it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, I hate it. I wish I didn't know a lot about
You know what? They can
guys.
have their views, but they have to stop throwing a huge portion of people under the bus at the same time.
Exactly.
And the preachiness, man, and the holier than thou. I'm so tired of being defended. And I'm just like, dude, I'm a big boy, you know. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
But Pedro,
Super
you
fair, Pedro.
can't do it for yourself. It's just that's impossible.
Yeah. I know.
Don't worry. I can't defend myself either. Apparently. So.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm too stupid. I've been brainwashed.
You should get yourself
Right.
a shield. You know, a buckler or like a large shield, body shield, something from like 300. You defend yourself very well with those.
I don't even think I need that with these people. I think that if I had a fly swatter, I think that I could win.
Well, you're 12'3", so I probably
It wouldn't even take my.
That would help.
If I had a fly swatter and size stature, I could still win.
Hey.
They wouldn't even have to get up.
Wow.
No. I'm pretty
Beat 'em
sure
sitting
that it
down.
would be like what'd you say? And they'd be like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. They'd be like, oh, we're
Exactly.
done now? Okay.
They
I'll
wouldn't
tell you
Hey
hold
guys,
up.
I need to get out of here. My wife just came down. My daughter's really upset, and I need to go upstairs and be with her for a second. But before I did, we were having that conversation about colors and overpowering lines. I shared something, if you want to bring it up real quick. And this is just a good example of overpowering lines, but actually improved, I thought, on the picture.
I see
So-
no share.
Oh, sure.
Where's the share?
Should be up there.
I see. Oh, there it is. I found you.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
So that moon, I had completely rendered out like 90s style moon. You know, like McFarlane, Capullo style moon.
All
and
the
when it came
craters
back,
and everything.
yeah, and it came back and it was all, but I liked it when I saw it. So it was one of those things where it's like, you know, black and white, it looks really cool, but on the colors, like I actually thought the moon looked pretty cool, you know, all bright like that. So I thought that was kind of one of those examples where you can say this, like, you know, that was one of the times where you overpowered lines where it worked, you know.
Right.
And I'm sure if I went back and said, hey, can you fix that, he would do it. But I was just like, you know what, I like it. I dig it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool, man.
that's exactly all the levels of everything there work, and the line art getting colored over in some spots looks great. That's the catch. It's all a matter of execution, and that's
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Example.
a killer piece, man.
You gotta get
Yeah.
good colors, man. I like how he did
Yeah.
his cuts and the stone and everything. Yeah. Look
Oh,
great.
yeah.
dude, yeah, he's fantastic, man. When he was one of the guys I really wanted to work with, and I was excited that he was down to work with me. So yeah, I was
Who's
pretty
the-
happy when he
who's the
signed
colorist?
on. Brian Valenza.
Okay.
He's right now you might see him a lot on. He's doing a lot of Rob Liefeld stuff for Marvel with all the 30.
I've seen that name.
Yeah, he does a lot of Top Cow, or he did a lot of Top Cow stuff. If
I was gonna say that's what it looks
Yeah.
like. It reminds
Yeah,
me
it's
of
got that flavor to
Top
it.
Cow color.
Yeah. which is why I wanted to get him, because my style is very kind of Top Cow
So
style.
luxurious,
That's just
yeah.
that's just where a lot of my influences were in the 90s. And I saw him doing some color work, and I was like, dude, I think you'd be perfect for my project, and he was down to do it. So yeah. But,
you know, that was my dream
awesome.
job for
That's
a long
killer.
time, and there's nothing more heartbreaking in mainstream comics than watching Top Cow just slowly degrade. And it wasn't even during
Oh, I
Woke,
know.
it was just the company stopped going with what worked and tried things that just did not help their case any. And I mean, after Mike Turner left, that was, I think that hurt them a lot. But they still had, they still had Silvestri, and he has an eye for these things. He could have found some other people, and they did kind of find people, but they never did anything with them. And the guys all ended up doing, Xenoscope covers. The rest of their lives.
Well, he let Matt Hawkins kind of take over that company.
I was about to say that. Matt fucked it over big time.
And it's funny because I actually liked Hawkins going back to the Extreme Studios days, but whatever they try to do and right now or over the last how many ever years, it's not top cow.
Yeah, because
it's just not anymore.
Yeah, he went extreme fucking woke, that asshole, because I knew him since I was a teenager. I used to always see him at the conventions and hang out with them and everything.
Oops.
And it's looking great. But
awesome, man.
Oh, dude.
Hawkins went totally fucking woke, and it was all about shitting on people, any artist who's in Artist Alley. He's one of the guys who was always like, you shouldn't be drawing anyone else's characters. That's like copyright infringement. He really became a dick.
Yeah, I've known Matt for a long time too, and he'll never admit that he knew me, but he's always been a bit of an asshole in a positive way. Like, you have to kind of be an asshole to get your way in certain environments, but he definitely just decided he had views that never existed before one day, and just magically had, when these people are in their fucking late 30s and their early 40s, their minds don't change overnight like that.
Nope.
Right.
And it's so silly to think that we don't notice these things. It's like, no, you never mentioned this once in the last 25 years, and now magically it's a big deal to you. Come on.
Tell me about it. And don't forget too all the Hollywood connections that they have over there, and they're trying to get more movie deals done. So they have to go completely fucking woke on all that nonsense.
And I mean, Ron Mars, I've employed him for years, and the dude's an utter lunatic. Like, he is a mentally ill boomer that is so full of his own shit. I mean, I can smell upstate New York all the way here in southern Ohio, and
which
all
one's that?
From his house.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Eric Larson for a minute. No.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But who
Talk
are you
about
just
a
talking
book
about?
that went. That's a book that I went from I absolutely love it to I can't even stomach it. It's just it's crazy what he did to that.
Right there with you, man. Right there with you.
Which one?
Yeah.
Savage Dragon.
Savage Dragon.
Oh,
Love
God.
that. Love that back in the day. It was awesome.
First
book.
50 issues, I loved every single issue, and then after that, it just went to shit, man.
Yeah.
And it ended up being porn.
Dude,
The back kind.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I owned 2 comic book shops at one point in life, and one of our biggest inside jokes was when we were going through the previews catalog to dictate what to put on the shelves. Every time I got to Savage Dragon, I'd be like, so we're going to order 30 issues of Savage Dragon? And everyone would die laughing because we knew it was 0 issues we were going to order of Savage Dragon. Because absolutely nobody's going to buy that book.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, those first 50 issues were like the best work of his life. Like the best work he ever put out.
Oh,
the
man.
stories were fun, and then it just, I don't know what the hell happened that, he just went all weird.
Yeah, he went overly sexualized with it, which normally isn't too bad, but in that case it was.
Some of it.
It's weird.
Some of it, as a little kid, as a younger kid, like a young teenager.
Yeah.
I liked some of that because it's like, oh wow, this is like really mature. But it went way over the top at some of the stuff he was depicting. The older I got, I was just kind of like, oh, I guess I noticed it more now than I did when I was a kid. But those early Savage Dragon issues, 1 through 3 of the miniseries was some of his best work.
Yeah,
and then
that art was phenomenal.
At least the first 20 issues of the ongoing series, I think, was still his style was, he kind of flirted with like a Frank Miller kind of style, but the rendering was still there. He did a lot of cross hatching, bounce shadows, like all this, or bounce lighting and all this different stuff.
Yeah,
very
all
dynamic.
That rendering
and that went away.
It's just gone. It's all
gone. Yep, completely
it's all
gone
brush.
now.
He went
just like his mind.
Brush. Yep.
His mind.
Dude, and he's horrible to work with. I designed his figures when I was at McFarlane. We did the 10th anniversary Image figures, and I was going back and forth with that idiot over the look he wanted to do with them. the over stylized quality that he wanted, and like Todd was getting pissed too because he's like, well, if we make his legs any fucking thinner, these figures are gonna break like super easily.
Yeah, he started going with those really crazy thin legs when he was drawing too.
super-
The massive
super
upper
skinny.
body.
Yeah.
I was like the style, whatever stylized aspect he was going for, completely lost.
Oh,
me with
dude,
that book.
that's a Barcelona character design style. Like it came about in '92, like the massive body and the really skinny
The
legs.
tiny little legs.
Yeah, it was a comic book called Nocturna. It's the first time I saw that. They made a movie about it. Filmax. It's a weird movie. It's 2D animated.
I just saw Matt Yackey's comment.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
What did he say?
He's a piece of shit.
I don't know anybody that likes Eric Larson anymore.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be a dick to work for.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few people, even in Comicsgate, like, if they asked me, I would just
Later,
be like,
Silvar.
no. Because
Yeah.
you know they'd be so hard to work with. You'd be like, fuck no. No way, I don't want to work with you.
And granted, I have an Amazing Spider-Man poster on my wall of Eric
good night,
Larson. But that was like
Fly
back when he was good. You know, like Amazing Spider-Man, Early Savage Dragon, Spider-Man. Like that was back when he was good. Nowadays, I can't stand him. But like, I live in the past most of the time anyway when it comes to comics.
Yeah,
like that's
Well,
yeah, like
I buy two new
Do you have
comics.
a choice?
Better Ray Bill is one, and then what's that one? Omega, whatever it is, that more cartoony one. That's really there's only like two mainstream comics I buy. That's it. So.
Well, guys, I gotta get rolling. This is I would love to talk about this stuff because I could talk about this subject right here for hours, man. Like I really could, but my daughter needs me. So thank you so much for having me on, guys.
Thanks for coming on,
Take
man.
care, man.
Absolutely, I'll talk
Good
to you all
see you,
later.
Joe.
Yeah,
Later,
later,
man.
Joe.
See you, Joe.
Later.
Have you guys seen that Better Ray Bill, that new series?
No, I've been
Daniel
meaning to
Johnson?
tell him to pull it for me
No.
at the comic shop, but I haven't been to the comic shop in a couple
Dude,
weeks.
I have. I've got the first 3 issues now.
Me too.
I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet, though. But the artwork is great.
Dude, his artwork and then his combination with his colorist, I mean, that's such a great fucking combo. And then the story is just fun. It's
Who's
like,
doing the
this is
interior?
what they all need to do. Like, if they did all the books like this, they would be, people would buy comics again, you know?
Who's doing the artwork, Vinny asked?
Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing about Daniel
Murder
Warren
Falcon.
Johnson.
Murder
Daniel Warren
Falcon.
Johnson, one of the things I love the most about that guy, and this is going to sound kind of like silly and vain, but I've looked at a bunch of his stuff, and he does things that I've thought about doing too. Like, I know we're on the same mindset in terms of what we appreciate about other people's creations. So, like, when he draws a Star Wars picture, I'm like, that's kind of what I was thinking. When he draws an Evangelion picture, when he draws a New Japan wrestler doing something, I'm like, that's the exact shit I was thinking. So I love his work mostly because I don't know, I can relate to it, or I can sit there and look at it and go, I know where his brain is at when he works.
He's so artistic. Like, if you watch him work, he is like the messiest. He has to be the messiest comic book artist that there is, because he's just throwing shit at the page, man. He's got ink, white paint over the pencil. I mean, it's crazy. And then he comes out with a great, finished image after all that mess. I love watching him. I mean, he's just an artist. He's an artist, I guess you would say. He's just really good, man. I like
That's
him.
awesome.
Well, he kind of knows how to do stuff that's mainstream friendly, and he knows how to do
A twist
really
on it.
high-end commissions.
He's got
and-
Better Ray Bill playing ping pong, and then you would think that would be stupid, but the way he drew it, it's just rad. It looks cool as
Yeah.
hell.
It does sound stupid, but
But
yeah.
it's cool. No, it's cool, man. The artwork
Yeah.
is
Sounds-
amazing.
If there's one thing we've learned from the Japanese, it's that you can literally make a comic book about anything as
Yeah,
long as
dude.
it's really good. You can make a comic book about a chef as long as it's good. You can do comics about literally any topic on planet Earth, and as
Yeah.
long as the execution's good, people will appreciate it.
That is the beauty of our medium.
Yeah.
Well, his
can
Murder
literally tell
Falcon
any
book was
fucking
pretty
story
much
we
my
want.
inspiration for mine. So
I just hope the whole manga thing stop it with the sibling loving. I would be able to enjoy it more.
The what?
sibling loving.
Oh shit!
Do they have that?
Yeah, dude. I was trying to enjoy like
Incest is all
like-
in manga.
yeah,
I don't
all
read
over
manga,
it.
So I don't know.
dude.
There is a
Somebody
manga for everyone, no matter how
recommended.
No
I
matter
think it's
how
called-
weird.
I think it's called Fire Fist.
Well, I mean,
Have you
that
heard of
should have
this?
been a red flag, maybe.
No, dude,
Yeah.
it's really cool. There's a guy who can't die, and they set him on fire with like unextinguishable flame. So he basically controls that flame and turns it into a fist. Cool premise.
Mhm.
But his sister wants to have a baby with him. I'm like, dude, why?
What the?
I'm like, nah.
It's a cool
And-
comic, but
Yeah.
he wants to bang his sister. So, you know.
No, the sister wants
His sister
him.
wants to bang him.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
like,
That's not that bad then.
nah, dude, it just nah.
Wow.
That's
weird.
not that bad. Did I really just hear you say that, Jason?
Is it what? Is it a stepsister?
No, it's blood related, man. That's how you get him.
So she wants a flipper kid?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Think
there's no
about it
getting.
like
Well,
this.
the person you don't have to get used to knowing them. You already know all their likes and tastes. You know, and everything. You're good. You don't have to.
What am I
Yeah.
fucking
She
hearing?
wanted an extra head sticking out of the shoulder.
Hey,
Yeah. Going for that third nipple. Going for that
Well,
third
just
nipple.
up in the corner, just like observing all of us, like.
back absolute to do today, friend.
Yeah, and that's 6 toe. Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking Jason. That's not that bad. You know.
No, Frege was actually talking about Fire Fist on his stream one
Yeah.
time, and he said the reason why, I guess, is that he was like the brother was like, no, ew, get away from me, and then she was
Yeah.
like wanting to do it because there's not that there's like no young kids there, like it's just them two that are the youngest, so I guess that's why, but it doesn't make it any less creepy.
No. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any
That
less.
doesn't make a
I mean,
difference.
yeah, exactly.
Was the creator of the book arrested at any point in his career?
It's
I
manga,
That's
so who
what you
knows?
need to ask.
I think he made it from jail.
Did he work on
Oh,
Little
man.
Girl Lethal?
Are you sure this wasn't hentai?
No, it's really not. If it was, it would be like, ew, anyway. But no, dude, it was just like a regular book.
Well,
I
what do
wouldn't
you
call
guys
it
do
regular.
when you're from a
Michael
country
T.
where everything's been done?
Yeah.
So I think over there, like guys either do things because it's some weird subconscious thought, or, which is more likely, there's nothing left to do because they've been. I mean, there's so much manga, and it's such an
Yeah.
oversaturated market, which obviously it's because everyone buys it, so you cater to everyone over there.
Imagine that in the U.S., like manga or like comics being that popular. That would be so.
Well, it would be great, but most comic books suck, so it's just real bad.
Yeah. No, dude, but I was reading about how they keep control of their IPs, like the creators. So they really invested. Like here, like there, because I'm not with you guys, but the American industry, like the creator is not really invested in the IP because you don't really own it unless you're indie.
Yeah,
So,
not
I
only
don't
that,
know.
but you only have a limited time on that run anyway. No matter how
Yeah,
good you
exactly.
do, they're going to yank you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not in a sexual way either, because
Well, that would be
Yeah.
if they're going to can us, they might as well give us a hand job at the same.
Right?
At least an over the pants HJ,
Yeah,
is
like-
that reasonable? Come
Yeah,
on, Mark.
like-
And over the pants
like- We're taking the book away from you, so roll down them pants.
Yeah.
It's that moment.
Well, that is like their thing too. They don't want any one artist getting too popular. You know, they don't want.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want another image happening, which
Yeah,
kind of the indie scene is kind of taking care of that anyway. So
Yeah.
God forbid you have consistency.
yeah, exactly. But,
Well, holding
Yeah.
a whole market down because of an irrational fear is very silly, but
Yep.
it does obviously happen. WWE does the same thing.
hmm
It's just a problem here in the States where companies are so incredibly greedy that they just cannot let stars exist any longer.
Well, they got stung when Image formed. You know, the last time they let people have distinguished runs. They created stars, and then those stars left.
Yeah, and then Image fell apart because most of those guys were not really all that good at anything outside of drawing. Once it came to pedal to the metal, like outside of McFarlane, all the other guys went stagnant for years until
they also got lazy.
Yeah,
they got lazy. Yeah.
Super fucking
when you
lazy.
make $1 million in 1 month, you're gonna get lazy. I mean, if I made $1 million in a month, you're not gonna see me for a while. I get
Yeah,
it.
you had that interview where they're like, "Yeah, we got a new guy," and then they do one comic book, they get like $800,000, and then they just disappear for like 2 years. You know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
you know,
crazy.
then
Yeah,
their whole-
I heard a lot of things about a couple of the creators.
Like
Yeah, Liefeld in particular, because Todd was super close with him, and when Liefeld was really going off the deep end, he got so damn furious.
Well, I bet. And Rob was the youngest of the bunch too, so I think he was probably the most likely to do that to begin with.
Mhm.
But
yeah, that was the other thing, right? The artists were really young, right?
most
For the
of
most
them
part,
are already getting close to 30. But
Yeah, so like, if I make $1 million at 19, they will find me in Thailand inside of a horse vagina.
Yeah, I would just
No.
say same thing.
Did you say
man.
inside
At
a
20,
ladyboy?
I'd just be camped out.
Probably too, just because I can afford it.
I mean, when you have that many drugs in your system,
Yeah,
you
I know.
can't tell
Yeah,
the difference. Yeah,
a hole is a hole.
exactly.
Opium is a powerful drug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rick James, bitch.
James, bitch.
Show me your titties or something.
Or something.
Darkness.
Darkness is spreading. Bang bang.
Charlie Murphy was fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that was a legend.
Right?
But we scared off
What happened
Will.
to Will? No, I wonder what happened to Will.
He left a while ago. He posted in
Well, I know-
the private, and then 5 seconds later he left.
Oh.
Speaking of that, I gotta dip out here, guys. It was good talking to everybody, guys and gals, and I'll catch up with y'all later.
Yeah, have a
good
good one,
talking
man.
to
Thanks for
you,
coming
King
in.
Balls.
Have a great one, Joe.
You too.
Good people.
King Balls. I
Yeah,
keep
dude.
thinking of the guy who did Inspector Clouseau's disguises in the old Pink Panther movies.
Hmm.
Auguste Balls.
$50.
That's a little crazy because I'm actually like a fan of Joe Ball, man. I love his fucking work. That's cool, man.
Dude,
He's
Joe
an awesome
Ball's
artist.
dope, man.
Never flat as shit, though.
No, it'll drive me insane.
It will drive you to drink.
Yes, excessively.
Shay still wakes up in a cold sweat. No more lines.
It was so funny too, because I was like, "Hey Joe, yeah, I don't think flatting's for me." And he was like, "Oh, it's just a test anyway. It's no big deal." And I was like, "Bruh, did you pay attention to like your individual water splatter? Because that shit, like, that had to be a different color, and it was over the entire page. It was like if somebody took a really wet watercolor brush and then just like flicked it, and then all of those were only outlines." And I was like, I hate life right now.
Nice.
But they flicked
Excessively.
it 750,000 times.
Yes,
Wow.
I hated life. With
Well, it's
a-
like that one rain picture that he posted not too long ago
Yeah.
with the motorcycle. I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that picture. That's the one I was talking about. That picture is insane, dude. Wow.
Yeah, he's crazy with the detail.
I just want him to
between
do it. I've
flatting
been
for him and flatting
forever.
for
Get
Ink.
your own book out. I just want to see a Joe Ball book. I really do.
He's working on his own stuff, or he's just working for other people?
What? Death. Isn't that his?
Yeah.
Death is his first thing that's his.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Definitely backing that.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane.
Yeah, dude.
I'm in the middle.
I think I'm gonna head out too, cause
You won't be.
I have a lot to animate tomorrow. For some people.
Everybody's got a lot of excuses.
What a
Yeah.
pussy. No.
You know? Thank you, Ink.
Exactly.
I want them out as I think it.
Just do a line of
Yeah,
speed,
yeah.
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But just hear this out. Like I was
Hold
just whoa.
Just do more speed, will you? Come
on.
on.
There you go.
Nice.
Don't do
That's cool,
speed.
man.
What's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, they're just doing a little bit like I don't know. And I'm listening to the Jackson 5 in my head whenever I'm speaking. So.
And Vinny, don't tell him not to do
Roll with
speed.
it,
Are you the
man.
client?
What's
Roll
that?
with it, man.
Okay,
Hit the
as
button.
the client, as the paying
the button.
client, don't do speed, please.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Kit
not good.
K.
But
Like
cocaine
for
is
you.
okay.
Yeah, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, cocaine is good.
Hey, how's that horse doing?
Yeah. Oh, the horse? I think it was a figment of my imagination.
So did we.
A
Yeah.
figment of the palm liquor?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in 2 days.
I haven't seen him since.
You went
last-
outside and got carnal with him, so now he's run off.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, like. But he did give me the evil eye.
There's
Well, no
usually a
longer than-
mermaid here. She's always here.
She's
always here.
Dude, freaking horse. But no, he's not there.
Freaking horse.
I swear to God, we were having a drinking stream. Well, I mean, it was a stream to promote 6-5 Kryptonauts.
Yeah, so it's a drinking stream.
And it was a drinking stream. And as he drank more and more, this fucking horse is looking at me funny.
Sick of this fucking horse over here.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't think there's a horse.
What we don't realize is that Pedro is looking at a wall. There's no window there. It's just a wall.
No, I'm looking at a window. There's a mango tree. Okay, I don't know how you call this. Cashew. You know, the cashew apple.
Mm-hmm.
The cashew nut tree. There's a cashew nut tree.
Okay.
And the horse, like, dwells between those two trees. Why? Don't make me big. Jesus. Ah! And,
thought you were like showing things. I don't know.
No. And yeah, like that horse looks at me funny every time I drive by him. he looked at me like I owe him money.
I thought he was saying whore.
No, a horse.
That
not a
whore
horse.
keeps looking at me.
Not a horse.
What is
No,
this whore?
The closest
what's up,
poorhouse
Uncle T?
here, it's called El Mocambo, and it's like 12 miles that away.
I mean,
You know
if you
exactly
owe
where it
whores
is,
money, I mean, we can commission you more.
Yeah,
Exactly where that is.
and
We're gonna
Oh,
need
yeah.
a picture of the
That
horse.
way.
Like an-
whenever he comes back, I'll provide pictures.
Like
that
yeah, an
one?
actual picture, not like an animated horse
Not
or
an
anything.
artist
No.
rendering of.
No, like a rendering, like a police rendering, like.
Now, like Nessie,
This
owned by
is the
Tree Fitty.
horse.
Shay,
Yeah.
Sai, robots,
Fitty.
and a horse out of nowhere in our trailer.
Tree Fitty.
Dude,
What
that
picture I
sounds
said
like
about
a,
Tree Fitty?
The hell you giving 350 for? You know we only gonna come back tomorrow.
Why the
after
long
that
face?
350. Goddamn lockdown, mother.
What the long face.
My God.
It was right about then. I noticed.
all right, guys, this was fun.
All right, Pedro.
Yeah,
Check
bye.
it out.
Hey,
man.
Pedro.
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Later, man.
Have a good night.
Good night, man. You know, you guys have quoted that fucking thing so many times. I now have it pulled up on YouTube. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, Tree Fitty. What's up, Michael T?
How's
What
it
are you
going?
watching?
Vinny was all alone down on the bottom, so I jumped in. But now
Tree Fitty.
Pedro's gone, and yeah. Look what happened.
Yeah, you're the one that's alone on the bottom.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me. I'll fix it. All right, there we go.
Good fix. Good fix.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
That's just mean, man.
It's what we do. It's what we
This is
do.
what we do.
It's what we
What
do.
we
yeah.
do.
It's what we do. We're not very nice
Treats his
people.
friends, too.
Tits.
Imagine like if he hated
It's
something.
like
No one can hear you right now.
Luke.
That's cool.
What?
man.
Oh,
Us-
thank you.
Yeah. That's right, friend.
You're covering the best
Sign
part.
Sign up to the Goblin Girl.
Yep. There you go.
Friend.
There we go.
That's right.
There you go.
There you go.
He made
friend.
a
I
whole
believe.
thing with that. You know, everyone says that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like herpes, man. It's spreading.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Because I think people are saying it that haven't even met him before or know who he is.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you're quoting Boob Dan.
Boob Dan.
Like, who's Boob Dan? That is weird.
They're like,
name.
who's that? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's an
Dude.
undiscovered talent that is going to be huge. That's who he is.
It's gonna be huge.
It's going to be huge.
He's looking in the bushes, drawing big tits.
Yeah. He's the tip man.
Yeah. You know him.
God, it's almost 9 o'clock here already. Holy shit.
What are you
Yeah,
talking?
it's almost midnight.
Yeah, 11:45.
Quarter to 12.
11:12.
You're the quarter
3
to
hours
12. You
and
know
a
what
half.
happens at a quarter to 12? Take my pants off.
I just thought it became midnight at
You
12.
wear pants?
No, Ink doesn't wear pants.
No, not when I'm painting.
Hey, Ink, are you gonna be in the auction?
When's the auction?
The 19th, are you gonna... Look, nobody even reads my post, man.
I don't get a lot of people, like, a lot of Twitter notifications. I don't know why. Like, a lot of people, I gotta go directly to their Twitter to see anything.
Well, how many people do you follow?
Like 800 or something.
That might be why.
What? That's a lot.
it's a couple people, man. You might wanna.
800? That's a lot of people.
You might want to cut that down.
Do I really need to know what more than 800 people think? I
I think I follow 222. I think it's a good number.
222?
222.
I should unfriend more people then.
800.
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta bump those numbers up.
Nah, I don't want to know too many people.
585.
2023.
How do you follow so many people? How do you even see anything anyone does?
You don't. That's the thing.
Because
Not at all.
I only have the bell checked for people I care about.
There's a bell?
Yes.
Whatever.
You can choose.
She's following 2,023 people.
There's a.
Yeah, see, that's like a Twitter whore.
But I have
You're just
What?
Willie.
3,819
That's too many
followers.
Shay, stick your knife straight up and stab the fuck out of Ink. Right in his
Too many
balls.
people.
I saved him. There you go.
I only
Yeah, 'cause
follow
I
content
can't reach that far.
creators.
Green screen stops.
There you go.
Like
Yep.
I try to stab Ink, and the knife goes away.
Keep going. You'll reach the other camera soon.
No one can stab me. You can't get through the fat layer.
Hey, I'm not the fat layer, you son of a...
That's thick layer to you. Show some respect.
That's
Oh
right.
my gosh, I wasn't prepared for that.
That's good.
If you're gonna stab somebody, stab Harrison.
Oh, I remember that. What's that from? It's gonna kill me.
I've been doing him on a bunch of streams.
Oh, where have I heard that before?
Get off my plane.
He seems like such a dick at his old age. Harrison Ford.
Well, that's why I do them. At 12, I gotta take a pill, Viagra, keep fucking all the fans.
Yeah, he seems like he would be such a dick in real life. Like, just from what I've seen of him on social media. It's like, oh my
Oh yeah, absolutely. I usually go on the Star Wars streams and I pull him up and I always I make fun of them and I go, listen, stop asking me questions about Star Trek.
Yeah, he's kind of grumpy.
I crashed the Enterprise 5 times.
He doesn't mind talking about his career. He just doesn't like fanboys.
Yeah.
Like people who go off on just indie and what do you think he was thinking in this movie? It was like, kid, I just acted in front of a camera.
I was thinking, give me the fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his quote? When they asked him about Force Ghost, I don't know what the fuck a Force Ghost is, and I don't give a shit.
That's awesome.
That's
Like-
great.
An official quote from him.
I love it.
So awesome.
That's
Hey.
the kind of people I like. What?
Did anyone else notice that CNN, the New York Times, and a bunch of other like shitty websites were down this morning?
No, I don't pay attention to those sites.
Yeah.
There's like a
Not-
cyber attack.
They're back up.
Did they blame
Pornhub
Fox?
was definitely up this morning.
I was gonna say that's the one that matters. All right,
I think
that
Fox
one it
is-
better not go down. I'll be upset.
Yeah, Tucker's
Be like,
good.
what's the matter with you? I'm all depressed. Why? Pornhub's down.
Son of them.
I think that has backups.
I don't do X Hamster, yo. I'm
Isn't
loyal.
it like the most viewed website on the internet or something? I
Yeah,
think it
probably.
is.
70% of all web traffic is to porn sites.
Yep.
Yeah.
God bless America.
You wonder how China keeps hacking us. Like, oh, we'll just detect their porn.
How did the national security get breached? The guy in the Pentagon was looking at granny porn. Yeah.
He's like, I'm almost there.
Wait, Phil Diaz works for the Pentagon?
Midgets in wetsuits?
Nailed
Couldn't
it.
resist. They had midgets in wetsuits.
Whoa.
There you go.
Cecil?
Hmm.
There you go.
It was with CDN, a cloud company.
CDN. Yeah.
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 Yeah, what are we talking about?
What?
Man,
CDC?
See, this is the thing about the cloud that bothers me. You know, like
Didn't
if
look
this
like a
shit's
horse?
Not secure.
It's more like a cow. The cloud? No one? Cloud looks like a horse.
Cow.
Mm-hmm.
How would anyone know? Nobody watches CNN.
That horse is giving me.
No, it wasn't their network. It was their website. It was CNN, the New York Times, the Independent, and UK government sites.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
From what I
All the
understand,
people who spread bullshit.
Heavily coordinated freaking cyber attack going on over the next few weeks about what people of one side have determined to be bullshit websites.
Did
awesome.
did Goblin Girl's pre-launch end? Like, did his 6 months run out?
Wasn't
No.
it coming up? I
He
thought
said it was
getting
coming up.
close.
I
Did he
told him
launch
to-
it in December?
What? No, he might have.
What is he waiting for? Did he not get enough sign-ups or something to launch?
He just wants to make sure the book is like finished. I think,
Yeah,
like the
he-
line art
that's
is
good.
finished.
He's finished it like 14 times.
Yeah, but he wants to be happy with it, and I could kind of, I understand what he's getting at. Like people love some of the stuff I do, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna tear it apart. So I get it. He wants to make sure he likes it. You
Yeah.
know.
If he has a vision, then he wants to get across.
So I hope he downloaded his CSV file for his email. So I told him to do it
we
plenty of
warned
times.
him. I don't know how many times. So if he didn't,
350.
we kept telling him to.
Yeah.
Hey, damn it! It's like a fucking loop in my head. You just said it fucking plays.
Links don't work. Can't find the IGG. Can't
Yeah.
find the page on IGG. I hope he.
Downloaded it all.
Yeah. I don't know if he's like mad at me or something. He hasn't responded to me in a while. I'm gonna
No,
text him.
he's been busy. He said it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I asked him
Yeah, I
his
remember
link
this.
channel this morning.
He had a post that he was been super busy and stuff.
Yeah, and he
Yeah, I
said,
don't read
like,
Twitter.
Work's been crazy and stuff.
I follow too many people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
There's a bell.
guys, I think I gotta jump out. I need to get some sleep. I'm fucking tired.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on, dude. I appreciate it.
Dude, of course.
Yeah.
Anytime, guys. Guys and girls. I'm out.
Show yourself, whore.
What?
Wow.
You heard me.
Jeez, it's an aggressive
Show myself for?
Shill.
There.
SHILL.
Oh, shill. Yeah, go check out my channel. Video
So he
art.
puts up a picture of himself.
Well, yeah, go check out my channel. I started doing tour reviews as well. Yeah, so a lot of people have been enjoying them, which I'm glad about. And yeah, Shadow of the Kraken is we're still kicking ass on that. We're getting closer to 16,000. I'm gonna start doing a harder push once the book is getting closer to completion. I'm looking to get it done by the end of the year, so I'm still on track for that, which is a good thing. And yeah, just pouring my heart and soul into every damn page. So yeah, thanks guys. And like
Thanks for
always, the other books are still available. So if you haven't seen them yet, go take a look on my Twitter account and all that. I have all the links. But
the links are in the chat as well. So.
Absolutely. And subscribe to everybody here if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We got some great creators here. But yeah, much love, everybody. Everyone in the chat, everyone in the panel. Have a good one.
Later, man.
Good night. Take it easy, Vinny.
Take it easy, brother.
Ink, you do realize that you've now lost your human shield.
My human shield? What was he shielding me against?
Me
Stab up, Shay.
It's too much work.
Oh.
I'm doing stuff.
Where's my knife? I can turn on my camera for a second.
Where's my
Turn on my camera. Well, we're probably calling it soon anyway.
Oh my god. You guys got no longevity on this channel.
We've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
Go 5.5.
I'm not Plagal.
Pussy.
Yeah, I'm not Plagal.
To be fair, I'm not staying up that.
There you go.
I'm just saying.
Well, okay.
Lola said she might be streaming tonight, so there you go, Sai.
I'm not staying up that late.
There you go. What are you calling me?
I gotta go back.
'Cause you're here.
Too. I've only been on there once.
Oh, Lola's?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go on there. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
You gotta
do
go.
it.
Yeah, you
Gotta go.
Do it.
350.
About 380.
Not doing it.
I need to get some reference for these stretch marks.
Oh, so now it's only 250.
Yeah, those definitely need references.
Gotta get reference for those stretch marks. Yep, gotta pull up the old Pornhub.
Dude, when I do
It's reference, I
Cecil's belly,
swear.
wait till you see some of the pages of Cash Grab where I painted Cecil's belly. It's crazy. There's like zits and stretch. It's nasty.
Oh my god.
Nasty stuff.
That's awesome.
And he's happy with this?
Oh, he loved it.
Oh my god.
He encourages it.
Yeah, he's like, that's great.
Cecil's like, this doesn't have enough stretch marks.
I think
I feel
his
like you're
quote was
slipping.
like, "This is repulsive and disgusting. I love it."
Nice.
Give him so many stretch marks, he looks like a zebra.
He does. I made him like look. I mean, they look nasty.
Hold on.
And I put like big old white heads all over.
Oh my god.
Nasty.
Wait, were any of them oozing?
No, I didn't. They just have heads on them because they look grosser like that. With
Did
the
you get a little
big,
shine?
Like you could tell, like it's getting ready to pop.
They were so ready.
Yeah, anytime it's gonna burst.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey Luke, are you excited for tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Luke's happy day.
It's Wednesday. Wednesdays are happy days?
No.
Happy
For Luke.
days for your and mine. Happy days.
Tomorrow
Whoa, are we having
is
church here or
Another
what?
frag of June.
No,
Oh.
tomorrow is air conditioning day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Sorry, we talked
finally.
about that 2 hours and 23 minutes ago. So
I don't
we
watch
couldn't
this show,
remember.
so-
I don't
I
watch
don't
yours
watch
either.
this show. I'm only on it.
I know you don't.
We've never been under the illusion that you watch our show, Chase.
Well, actually, I've you guys every time you stream, I'm either at work or out to eat. Like I'm serious. It's a weird coincidence. No, yeah.
No, last Friday when we were on, you hopped on someone else's chill stream.
That was regen. I'm not talking about regen. I'm talking about your streams, like your actual streams that like you promote and that you built the channel for. I'm talking about that.
Yeah.
Who cares about regen? Nobody watches that.
Okay, I'm on Jason's side now.
You know, our last
Throw it
regen
out on the other side.
had over 300 views.
Yeah, because you had Irene on.
Not one of them was yours.
Wow.
Yeah, because you had you know what? Last regen, I sat in the back room for like 5 to 10 minutes and I left because you guys didn't let me in.
That's not true at all.
That is very true. It was towards the end of the show when there was an actual spot and I tried to jump in for a little bit just to say hi. No one let me in.
Fake news.
Wow.
It's not. I even left it
Fake
in the
news.
chat. Watch
We
the
had-
replay.
Wow.
Watch the replay and
Wow.
watch the chat towards the
Oh
end.
my God.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Wow
or
is
are you
right.
talking about when you jumped in when we were off air?
No, you guys were still going.
Wow. Just,
That's right, Ink.
Bullshit.
I don't watch it. I don't watch any
Bullshit.
streams because I'm always working and I just want to listen to music. while
We
I'm
had
working
12
usually.
people in the StreamYard. I took myself out of it.
Right, there's too many people in the StreamYard. I couldn't get in. Then finally, people started leaving.
Mm-hmm.
There was a spot available. I went to jump in. He goes, I'm going to go, Jason. We're just going to sign off and leave.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Is that why you were on someone else's stream over half an hour before we ended? That's pretty interesting.
We got drama going here.
Oh, hold on one second. All right, I got to.
Oh, you mean last Friday? Oh, yeah.
Hold on one second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Here's a call from important people. Hey,
Can you
Luke.
just hold on for a minute? There's someone more important than you. In the
That piece is coming along quite well.
Thank you.
Looks awesome.
I actually started having fun with the background. One of the conversations, can't remember where it was, but I think it was something that Irene said about making the character a background, or the background a character. And yeah, so I went at it like that, and yeah, had a lot more fun with it. So it's coming along.
Good. I'm glad you've had more fun doing that.
Shay, what are you whipping out over there? And I didn't mean that to sound as suggestive as it came out,
Yeah,
but
it always sounds good.
What are you working out over there?
no, what are you
Raviolis?
whipping out over there?
I thought you said working out.
No.
No.
The raviolis from earlier today. They're coming out. They're
What was
coming
it?
out.
Was it Pluto Nash where he had the hot dog eating contest and then he sits down on the toilet and all you hear thump, thump, thump. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in my life as the first time I saw that.
Just hear each individual one.
Well, because
Never
he's
seen that movie.
Eddie Murphy is playing this alien who's like this. They're like a few inches tall or whatever, and so he's
Right.
like he's inside. He's Eddie
operating
Murphy
a mech
inside
thing,
Eddie
yeah.
Murphy, and so
Yeah.
the spaceship Eddie Murphy has all these hot dogs inside it because he wanted to impress this chick at a hot dog eating contest. And then his crew's like, we can't take any more. He's like, excuse me, my colon is impacted. And so he goes to the bathroom, and you just hear this, like, slide come out of his butt.
Nice.
And then you hear these hot dogs start just log fluming their way down. And
I
this,
think I watched that movie like one time, but it was a long, long time ago.
this Jewish guy in the stall next to him is just like looking over like, what the fuck? And Eddie Murphy finishes unloading these 83 hot dogs he ate, and the guy just goes, show off.
Show off.
I just like the complete silence after.
Yeah.
Haven't yeah, I guess I guess I would have to watch it.
So Silver says that that's the Beard Zerker cat.
Yes.
You're whipping that out really fast.
Yeah.
That's
well,
damn good.
It's because it's
Shut up,
almost-
Hank.
You're whipping that out really fast.
It's not.
Been a while.
It's just a scribble, and it's a scribble with a reference. So.
Oh my god, you use reference? What kind of artist are you?
The kind of artist that understands that I'm not going to just try and draw some shit without understanding the form of it.
I've decided I need Cheetos.
Thank you. That was very apt with what I had just said.
Yes. Cats love Cheetos.
You're such a douche.
I feel like with Jason not here, that I need to say random shit.
Yep. Gotta fill the void.
Where's the box of shame?
What's up, Fade?
I'm doing good. How's everyone else doing?
Awesome.
That's good. Figured I should stop on by since I haven't stopped by in a while.
Yeah, especially since Jason's getting ready to wrap up as soon as he
Oh.
gets done with his phone call, probably.
Oh, okay.
Pull out your neck beard. Or your crotch beard, rather. Sorry.
Why?
Show Ink your crotch beard. Don't be shamed.
Why?
Why are y'all making demands of him? He just showed up. Come on.
I haven't seen Fade in a while.
He's not a circus monkey.
Right?
He's our
what have you
circus
been up
monkey.
to, Fade? How's the YouTube channel going?
Okay. I'm still experimenting, figuring stuff out. So,
Teens do that.
well.
Jackass.
It's an experimental phase.
Didn't you miss that, Fade?
Oh yes, immensely.
We love Fade. He is amusing. See, the chat loves him too. Silver says hi. Frog G says hi.
Yes.
Fade says hi.
Yes, I did.
Fade says hi.
I think that's all three of our viewers right now.
Great, yeah.
Are we up to 3?
Oh, thanks, Frog G.
Oh, that's awesome. Fade, how many subs are you at?
I am currently at 43 last time I checked, so.
Oh, I will click your link and sub then. We need to
Oh,
get you
wonderful.
your own URL.
Let's get you at least to 100.
Yeah, I need to figure that out.
You have to hit 100.
Ah, okay then.
Yep.
Wow. Get to the chopper.
There we go. So, but I'm not ringing the bell.
Yeah, you don't need to.
I was number 44.
Yay! But yeah, right now I'm just doing some anime figure news, stuff I'm interested in right now. So
Did you say anime figurine news?
figures.
Oh, yeah, figurine. That's
I know, but anime figures, figurines, stuff like that.
statuettes.
Well, not really statuettes. The stuff I'm into is kind of like combiner. I get. I don't know how to describe it.
Hey, did you see that $1,100 Ghost in the Shell one?
Oh God, yeah, I saw that. That looks freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, it's 1/4 scale.
Yeah.
It's
I do not have the room for it though. Unfortunately, if I end up doing something like
That's the
that.
problem. It's not the price. It's the room in the house. I don't have
Yeah.
room for that incredibly expensive.
It's only like 11 inches tall because she's kneeling.
I just need to sell my soul shade. That's all I really need to do.
You still have that? I thought I got rid of that a while ago.
Passmaster Dan in the chat, Bancroft is over. Hi.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Hi, Leggy. How are you? Hey, Passmaster Dan.
Hello, Bassmaster.
1/4 scale, just like Psy. Not the important part, Silver. Tits and dick. Tits and dick. I say that, the dog whines. Lovely.
Yeah,
Puts his
he's
fucking paw over his nose.
Doggy confused.
Yeah, no, he just wants some pets. I've been away all day, so.
No, past Master Dan, it was just the way it was said. It was funny.
Bouncing around her.
Shay.
But
That's a nice
Okay.
background. Go ahead.
So how's everyone else been doing? How's the day been treating you guys?
Like
Balls
utter
drop.
fucking shit.
Ooh.
Up until this stream.
That sounds great.
Yep. Yep. But, you know, the unfortunate situation of having to move heavy furniture and shit for people that I loathe is coming to an end.
Ouch.
And I will no longer have to waste my time on it. And by this time tomorrow... Actually, yeah, by this time tomorrow I will have fucking AC again. So,
Luke, a Molotov cocktail will solve that problem.
No.
Monkey fish should solve that problem too.
Did you just say monkey fish?
No, fist.
Monkey fish?
Are you talking like a falcon punch?
No, I was talking about the alcohol. I might be mispronouncing.
Monkey shoulder?
Shoulder?
Oh, shoulder. That's.
I was gonna say a monkey fist is.
I was like, that sounds like something I might want to try to do in bed. Or
No, monkey fist is the monkey paw, right? It's the thing that you make wishes on.
It's
and it
that's
counts
called the hand of glory, by the way.
Oh.
It is. In witchcraft, that's called the hand of glory. Didn't Shay? She dreams of fire.
So does my sister. So
Remember, it figured prominently in that book.
Damn it, Fate, it's a book. It's a book.
Well, Jason's
titled
having a
Like Your
great
Sister's
time on his
Mental
phone call.
State.
I know.
I actually hope he's getting not bad news. They're right,
He's
it is
laughing.
pretty
I
late.
feel like he's laughing too much.
There it is. For
She's dead?
I gotta make it look like I'm not caring.
Bancroft is handing out monkey fists as a perk. I feel like monkey fist is an offshoot of donkey punch.
No,
I
it's,
feel
it's
like
the
Monkey
knot.
Fist is a band
It's that
name.
rope knot.
Yeah, it is.
I think I like monkey fish better. No, not Hole of Glory. What the fuck?
Imagine, what would a monkey fish look like exactly? I mean,
Well, there's a monkfish.
Whatever
I mean,
it is,
there-
they'd call it racist. You know it.
I mean, there are sea monkeys,
Yeah.
so
That's racist.
Racist.
That's so racist.
You're
Oh my God.
cancelled.
Did you say monkey fish? Oh my god. Is it a white fish?
Is it a koi? Because that's so disrespectful to the Asian.
actually, wouldn't monkey fish be a brown fish? Now that I think about it.
What?
What?
He's trying to fit it into his racist ideology. Hold on.
Yeah. We'll go with
What
that.
the fuck is even happening right now?
I don't
He's
know.
building lore.
More crotch beard.
I don't know. I'm getting ready to go to sleep.
More crotch beard.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's the name of the band, dude. That's a punk rock band right
now I
there.
need to
Crotch
think about
beard?
it.
Crotch beard.
Do monkey fish eat sea bananas?
Oh, now you're definitely in the racist territory.
Oh, we are crotch beard.
Right?
Hey, Ink, why don't you work on that logo?
Yeah, that'd be right. I used to be in a band called Gutter Slut, so that was my.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, that's
We didn't
also
know
a good
until
band
later.
name.
Yeah, it is.
Were there any chicks in this band? I'm just curious.
Bunch
I-
of fat dudes with pimples who wanted to be punk rock.
I suspected, but
Great band name, though.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is a good dude.
I think I'd prefer Donkey Punch
Donkey punch.
Mm-hmm.
or Monkey Fist.
Ball spackle.
Monkey balls?
Sack Slap.
Sax. That's a good one. Hello, Cleveland. We are Sax Slap.
Oh my god, yes.
No, that would work. That would totally work.
Oh.
Especially in Cleveland.
Especially in Cleveland. Oh shit!
Hey,
What's
Odin.
I
up,
want a
Odin?
band called Sack Slap, and there's a guy in the band that plays the triangle.
Cowbell.
Ding!
Cowbell.
You're gonna want that cowbell. I'm telling you. That's one of my favorite Saturday Night Live.
I've got a fever.
And the only cure is more
And the only
cowbell.
cure.
Sex slap.
I've got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. You know. More
My
cowbell.
other favorite
He
one
had
is
this watch
cork-
up his
cork
ass.
soakers.
Frankenstein never scared me. But
Cork
marsupials
Soakers
do.
is my other favorite one. That one's
they're
cracking me up
fast.
too. There's
Cork
Janet Jackson.
Soakers? Oh,
Odin
oh,
left. You scared him
And
away.
he's like,
Oh,
all right, I'm
great.
done.
What did I do?
I think Jason is negotiating the sale of a new kidney.
Maybe.
A new chicken.
Certainly explain why it's
Maybe
disappointing.
he's. Yeah, not sure. Either that or another place, maybe.
Donkey Punch, Monkey Fist, Black Tiger 3 on IGG. I don't think that works
That's
that way.
not. That is not.
Yeah, that
No.
that is.
That's not the
No.
title.
That,
It's not the branding
No.
you're looking for.
Ew. Negative.
I need to edit my file. Holy shit.
That isn't it.
I've not drank enough for that title to where that makes sense.
Michael T.
I think Jason forgot that he's on.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that too.
I'm beginning to think that your camera is a Motorola Razr.
Oh, Michael T.
It's a Logitech.
You're so blurry.
Might be an old Logitech.
It kind of is.
Okay, that's
It says it's doing its best at 720p.
It's doing its best.
Given how low she's got.
So high.
Oh, she's got-
She cannot take much more of this.
Gonna give it another.
She cannot take it.
Is that any better?
That might be his green setting. What?
It
Maybe.
could be the green screen. Hold on, let me kill that.
Don't kill green screens.
Is
That's
that
a
any better?
bit better, but
It's the
Maybe.
shit lighting in the room, you know?
It's all the
could
things.
be.
Everything you're doing is bad.
I want you to know this.
It is Vigo.
You are like the buzzing of flies to him. We could get a nice apartment. Free parking.
Peter McNichol is like seriously underrated in everything he's in.
He was in Boston Legal for a while. He was really funny.
Sometimes I smell what I think is a fart, and I think of you.
Finished that show. That was a fun show, though. Where's that Boston Public?
They're all the same, aren't they?
Boston Legal is a lawyer show with William Shatner and James Spader.
Yeah, that's the
so-
one I'm thinking of. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep, exactly the same. And yes, Mike, it is actually getting better as time goes on.
Oh, wow. This is the first time that I think I've been able to make out maybe that Mike has something on his shirt.
And then you moved and destroyed it.
Yeah.
It's an
Yep.
American flag
Maybe
made
it's
out of
just your
rifle
face.
shells.
Maybe it just doesn't like your face.
I don't like my face either, so we're even.
I don't like you either.
I think it's the movement.
It could be,
I
but
don't
like it.
my
I'll just-
face either.
I like.
Just switch to the art camera.
I mean, I still think it's probably just the camera. I mean, it is an older model. So.
I think it's the fact that your bandwidth is like,
Dog crap, and I have like
Bad.
19 things in my house hooked up to the internet.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that could
That
be.
could be it.
Yeah.
It's all that Bejeweled your wife is playing.
It's
What's
a different
with your
match
camera?
3 game.
That's
I
just
think
my
it's called
face,
Gummy Drop.
man.
Maybe it's just your. We meet Michael T in real life, and his face is just blurry.
I'm just made of pixels. Yeah.
What's with the camera? It's my face.
That's my
that
secret.
I'm 16-bit. What do you want?
It's my face, dick.
I'm 77. This is as much as I could upgrade.
This is as high res as it get. Fucking Atari 2600, bitch.
Oh god,
That's
that
TV.
reminds me of so much more.
Tandy Color Computer
So
3.
I don't know what Fade was gonna say, but what I heard, what my brain finished putting together on that mumbled sentence was, I used to watch so much porn.
Yeah.
No.
The way that you stopped talking, that's what happened.
No, I said Pong.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that.
No, he said he used to watch so much dong.
Oh, that also makes sense.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, but
I get that.
It's either that or he likes to play with dong. One of the two. Either way works.
I mean,
Only my own, but you know.
yeah,
We all have our hobbies.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, if Ink didn't play with his own, it'd never be played with.
Aww.
Why
He's
you gotta
a-
go there? Jeez.
Because I'm tired and grumpy and Jason's holding us hostage.
It's like this was his plan
Take a
all
50-minute phone call.
It's like, how can I make these guys suffer for more on TOPicLESS? Why don't I pretend I'm on the phone for like 50 minutes so that way I can just hold them hostage on here?
The 50-minute warning
Sack slap.
Okay, has it been 50 minutes?
to the 2-hour countdown.
That's our channel.
I know. That's our auction.
It's every time we do an auction. Here's your
15-second warning to the 20-second countdown.
Fucking hell. Every fucking time.
And now, on with the countdown.
Keys.
Keys
And
and
then
keys
people
with your
still
special request
come
and
on and they're
dedication.
Well, but you guys, like, you didn't give me time. I was like, there's like 5 warnings before we start counting down in the fucking
Right.
chat. I don't know what you want me to do. Just pay the fuck attention. I'm sorry you lost out on some shit. Be quicker.
Stop trying to be a sniper and just bid.
Make a decision,
Stop
bitch.
trying to snipe, because guess what? That shit doesn't work for anyone, especially not with a YouTube delay.
Yeah.
The YouTube delay is a bitch when it comes to that.
My favorite thing is when you're like on the thing and then you type in the chat, it's about to start, and then you wait a few seconds, and for some reason the clipboard, I guess, or the thumbnail or something is stuck on my phone. So I have to like
the
refresh
YouTube
it.
app just does that. The YouTube app has a hard time. If you're in there waiting, you literally have to reload the fucking thing.
Hey, Faye.
Especially
Yeah.
on your phone.
You on
I
Android?
hate that.
Are you on Android?
Yes.
Download YouTube Blue.
Okay.
No question, just, yep, that sounds good.
Well, I mean,
Sai said.
Sai is the technical expert, so
It's a much better version of YouTube, and it automatically suppresses all ads.
ooh.
So it reminds me of, like, you know, Spartan Scotsman. He'll always tell me stuff like, you should try this, and I never listen to him, and then I'll like watch it on a YouTube video, and then I'll do it, and I'll be like, yeah, this works, and he'll always be like, remember when I told you that and you didn't? And I was like, nah. But they said it on YouTube.
Ass.
Like,
You'll
you have
listen
to see
to
it on YouTube.
Random
That sounds like my
YouTube.
family right there.
It's like, I know you're my buddy, but yeah, some random YouTube guy said that would work, and it didn't.
Some random YouTuber in India walked me through.
He gets so
felt
mad.
better.
He's like, I
That
told you
sounds
that.
like a
You never
good
listen.
idea.
He sounded trustworthy, just like the guy I call for tech support.
It's like, yeah, that guy was an expert, though. He had a camera and everything.
Shit, that is a low bar for expert.
He
Yeah.
gets pissed at me all the time.
He's filming his fucking monitor from a cell phone.
Yeah.
You'd still trust his advice.
He's holding it too. That's the
Yeah,
It's not like a
you can
mounted
see-
cell phone. Like you're getting motion sick from all of the jarring when he's like over
Yeah.
here and then this down here, and you're like, Oh my gosh, but this guy knows he's talking about, obviously. Holy
Clearly.
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 I mean, he's got porn right there on his desktop. He must be an expert.
I'll be like, I'll tell him, like, I tried this new thing, and they'll always be like, "Nah, did you see it on a YouTube video?"
Gotta see it on a YouTube video first, man. It's the only way I'll believe. Only way.
Oh no, it just seemed legit when it was on that video, man. Guy had a goat. I believed him.
Hey, Inkspots, do you like that really awesome printed banner Shay has behind her?
I don't know why you're trying to make people think that that's not a green screen.
Is that a real
No, it's on YouTube. He has to believe it.
Oh. I got it. Ha! I get it. Ha! Ha!
I like how it took a second too. It's just like,
I get it now. I get it.
Ah. Hey, by the way, Ink, did you want to come on for the auction?
I can't. What'd she say?
Do you want to come on for the auction?
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll come on the auction. I'll sell something.
Shay, since you adjusted your mic, you're now less audible in your seated position.
That's fine.
For you.
I'm okay with it.
I don't care if anyone listens to me. I just want off the stream so that way I can go to bed.
I'm tired.
What date is that again? You guys?
The 19th.
This month? Okay.
Yeah, we started warning people like 6 weeks ago, so yeah, it's in 10 days now.
10 days. Get your shit together.
I'll find something, so I'll do a couple of paintings or something.
You know, just throw your old shit in a couple of bundles.
I already sold it all.
Nice.
I already sold all my old stuff.
Reminds me, I need to start in some sketches.
Yeah, you do.
I'm definitely not going to try to sell any more.
I mean, you didn't buy that
nobody
spiral
wants
binder
those.
for nothing.
I know, right? It was $2. Yeah, $3.50.
What did you say, Ink? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I said I'm definitely not drawing any Cecil drawings because nobody wanted those. So I'll do something else.
Unless they were appearing in Cash Grab, then you could sell the fuck out of them. You know, you could lie and say they're alternate pages for Cash Grab.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Cash Grab after all.
It's true.
I mean,
it's true, man.
is anyone gonna fault you for trying to grab cash?
Do you know, like, everybody that bought those crazy bad Cecil drawings in Ethan's auction?
Oh yeah.
They're actually all in Cash Grab because I pasted them in picture frames and stuff throughout the whole book. So
Nice.
they are actually getting art that's in the comic. So
That's funny.
gotta give them something for all that money.
Right.
All right, Shay, let's just go. It's 12:30.
What is literally what is happening? Is he
He-
still on the phone?
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't care about us.
I don't think it's us he
You think
doesn't
he's
care
listening?
about. I think it's
Yeah.
the stream he doesn't care about. I'm surprised he just hasn't hit the button yet.
Just ended
So
it.
am I, actually.
Now that I've said it, he'll hear it, type in the private chat, yeah, wrap yourselves up. Yes, Sai is the Cecil of Red Valkyrie, that's correct.
I told 7 and 9 today that I said you're the Clint Howard of Comicsgate.
Oh my
Because
god.
He's in every single Comicsgate book that sells that tier. He's in like every book. Like,
Did you
you're
see Clint Howard
Yeah,
on
you're Clint
Crowder
Howard.
from his hot tub?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Crowder did an interview with him 2 or 3 years ago, and Clint was in his hot tub, and he's sitting there talking, and he has this little kickstand thing for his phone, right? And so he's sitting there talking to Crowder while he's laying back in his hot tub in his backyard. You see the phone start to go, and he dives for it, and the next thing you see, you're underwater.
like Clint Howard, man.
He's a funny guy.
It's like his brother's like this super big shot, and he's like cool with it. He's not like jealous of him or anything.
No.
It's cool, man.
And he's happy for the work that gets shot his way.
Nope.
That's the way to be. Like,
I swear
He's a
been in
decent
front of the
actor.
camera. I think he's been in front of the camera more than his brother's been behind one.
Maybe.
You know, you get little bit parts here and there, and you know, people see you.
Ice cream
Get known
man,
for
come on
doing.
now.
Huh?
No. How
Ice
about
cream man?
what was his name? Baylock in the original Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
He looked weird back then too. It's in the late '60s.
he looked weird back then. Although, who would have thought when Happy Days was on that Ron Howard would be such a big shot nowadays? Crazy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Clint Howard was in Solo.
Clint Howard was in everything.
And if he wasn't, David Warner was.
Now I want to watch Happy Days and see the fawns.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Hey, there's one way to get this stream ended.
Getting kicked by singing a
Start
copyrighted
singing
song.
copyright shit.
There's Clint Howard as a kid in Star Trek.
Holy.
Whoa.
Let me see.
Yeah, he's an odd-looking child.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I thought that was from The Wizard of Oz.
Nope.
I kind of thought that too for a second.
Yeah.
Creepy ass shit.
He could have been in
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz. He might have been a kid for like 80 years. We don't know.
Right?
Yep.
He's not really Ron's brother. Ron's family just found him like when they were kids and just kept the secret.
It just kind of vaguely resembled them after a while.
Dude, don't
At first he
say
did.
that because I don't look like my family at all. I told my mom that she could tell me if she adopted me, and she got very upset.
Yeah, that probably means you're not adopted.
Either that or she's very good at acting.
You're not adopted. You think we would have chosen you?
Oh, he's off the
Far
phone.
more accurate. Holy shit.
He's off the phone, you guys.
Holy shit.
He's off the phone.
God damn.
I was
Looked like
talking
you were
to
having a blast.
I was talking to Plagal.
The drug deal went down okay?
No, he was unaware that his pre-launch ended, so he did not download the CSV file. So he has no emails. He's got like 2 emails, like at most. Like that's it. Well, the thing he even said he was going to do it tonight, but they ended his campaign at his pre-launch early. He launched on like the 21st of December, and it's the 9th. So they just ended it.
It's not 6 months. It's 180 days.
Okay, well then that's probably where it threw him off a little bit, but I didn't know that. I thought it was 6 months. So, well, either way, I mean, I was trying to let him know. Just he's gonna try to put together another like quick pre-launch page, that because he's not he's thinking that he needs the pre-launch to get funded, and I told him like, yo, you got enough traction, enough people know about this campaign that you'll if you launch, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, we'll
he
help
just
him promote
needs
too.
to make sure that he hypes the fuck out of the fact that he's gone live.
Right.
So
Well,
people that were on the pre-launch that are no longer going to get a notification will know.
Well, I told like he's gonna put up another one, and he's gonna tweet it out. We'll tweet that out, so he'll get some signups back. Not all of them, obviously, because of the channels he did hit up and the hardcore grinding he did. But he's gonna put it together something, and he's gonna set an actual launch date and like put the page together. And when he launches, because like I told him, my first campaign I had like 50 signups, and I got funded. It's not like he won't get funded, but he's just gonna have to really just hammer away at shilling once the book goes live.
Yeah.
So it'll.
Well, he needs to launch on a channel, Red Valkyrie.
I mean, he is almost, he's known Dan Frega for, half his life. So I would imagine he might watch on there.
Wait, half of whose life?
His life, I think. Plague's life.
Who's older?
I don't know.
I
think
if he can launch on Dan's, then he should launch on Dan's.
I mean, that's if he's available. But it doesn't matter. Either way, he's got to he'll hammer away at it, but he'll get funded. Like, I have no doubts there. The word friend, trends everywhere. So, like Goblin Girlfriend just goes along with it. So, and with Frog G on, every YouTube channel all at once, he'll be promoting it again as well. So, he'll be like, hey, new pre-launch or whatever. He'll be all right. But he's just very distraught, which I can understand because he had 180 signups. So.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he's so he's gonna try to launch something soon.
This is why I always tell people, if you are anywhere near the end of your 6 months, you need to start downloading your campaign list. So if you do miscalculate, you're only missing a couple as opposed to your entire list.
Yeah, he was about to. He said tonight he was gonna go do it. He didn't want it on his phone, so he was gonna wait till he got home because he didn't want to download it onto his phone or something, and it ended. So, but. I mean, if I hadn't have told him tonight, he wouldn't have been privy to it, and he wouldn't have been able to launch. So if it wasn't for Frog G and who was it? I think who was it? I can't remember who it was that were saying the link. Silvar, and Luke. Yeah. So if it wasn't for those guys, you guys wouldn't have known, and he would have just been going on thinking
the link in the description.
Yeah, he would have gone on thinking that it was still live. So yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they send you an email saying, "Hey, this is about to end"?
Yeah.
Reminder.
You would think.
Sometimes though, we get so many emails from Indiegogo at this point from people who are
the
campaign.
The second I click on a perk, it nags me, "Hey, finish your contribution. Finish your contribution."
Mm-hmm.
So one would think that Indiegogo doesn't have a problem sending emails to people, but.
What I'm saying is we get so many from Indiegogos, it might get lost among them. He might have gotten a warning.
I don't know. I know Rob Arnold. This almost happened to Rob Arnold, but he downloaded a CSV halfway through his campaign, so he had half his emails. But I don't think they sent one out because the same thing happened to him, where it just ended, and he was like, "What?" He never got notified.
You know what he should do? And this is going to sound completely obvious and therefore completely stupid. Email Indiegogo support, see if they can pull it from the back end.
I think they totally nuke it, but I think I suggested it to them.
I love it when they pull it from the back end.
I was going to say, that's usually what Cy will suggest somebody does
anyway.
Always.
Well, the other thing is, he's going to be on Frega's channel tomorrow night. He'll click the link and go in to draw, so he can at least be like, "Hey, I have a new sign up." And even if there's 100 people watching, that's at least the word is out at that point. So,
true.
Yeah, he'll be all right. His artwork will sell the book. I already know that, but he's just really downtrodden. That's why I was on the phone so long.
I thought you were negotiating for a kidney.
The one I have so far is working okay. So far.
I mean,
I feel a kinship
spare.
with that guy because he's got a crap job like I do.
Well, that's the other thing he was saying, how his hours are extended because, I guess the guy that was helping him out or doing this, his hours extended 2.5 hours, so he's got more work now and less time, and so he's just really everything's unloading all at once.
Shitty.
Yeah. So his job isn't the greatest, but he said around 2 a.m. in California. He said last time it slowed down, so maybe at 9 o'clock, maybe 10, he'll have a new pre-launch up Eastern. So my apologies for being away so long. I see everybody was so distraught. I know, man. I don't know why they're all complaining that I was like, "Oh, he's finally back."
Nobody cared.
Dude, I had more watchers when I was off
Remember
channel.
you
Yeah.
were in this show.
Yeah, dude, I had more viewers whenever I was on the phone. It was ridiculous. Look at Fade popped in, and more people come in, like everything.
Dogs and
Back
cats
and
living
everybody's like,
together.
They're out. We're out.
Mass
We're
hysteria.
out.
Yeah, now everybody's quiet. Nobody's talking.
We're out.
Because
Subdued.
the host is back, and we respect the host to a degree.
Like,
By the way, that
boss is back.
picture Clint Howard was 7.
Oh shit, that is a
Bang.
fucking 7.
Yeah.
It's had a hard 7 years.
Represent the lollipop kid. That's what he looks like in that picture.
And his teeth were so weird. I hope they used a prosthetic because they look like filed off baby teeth.
No, I think that's just what he looks like.
No, he has normal human teeth now. Maybe his brother bought them for him.
I was going to say,
It's
when
weird how people
money.
change when they get older, though. Because there were some chicks that I didn't date in high school that I wish I would have because they're so hot now.
There's still time.
I regret that.
Well, I mean,
Give
Ink
everybody equal opportunity.
looks like what he looks like now, so I mean, the time. Is
Yeah,
right.
smoking hot.
No. I was a hot piece of ass in high school, baby. Tell you what. Damn, I was hot.
I was
I don't know what happened.
Do me.
I don't know what
Oh
happened.
my god.
I would.
Twinkies.
Man. I'd be like,
Hey, Jim Cox, what's up, man?
Hello.
no, there was actually a girl that was like kind of ugly when I was in school, and then I seen her like a few years later, and she was like smoking hot. She got breast implants and everything.
That'll
and then
do
she
it.
saw me, and the actual words out of her mouth is, "Wow, I dodged a bullet." I was like, that's so appropriate because I was such a dick to her in high school. I was like,
She
yeah,
dodged a
did-
bullet.
Yeah, she dodged a bullet. I was like, you did, baby. Sorry. No,
Sorry.
Because she could have had me back. She could have had me back when I was hot. And then
Yeah, that is,
she
yeah, it's her
missed out.
loss.
She missed
It's her
out.
loss.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna marry her. I mean, come on, really? So-
Boob Dan is working Apex. I can't bring him in. He's working.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Silvar,
basically.
you'll have to sign up again when he launches. Everyone will sign up again.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're like way up there.
What was the perk
Well, I'm
for
just-
signing up?
He's like giving away like some kind of rings or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh,
Like
from
little-
the Wish.com rings?
Yeah, the Wish thing. It was brilliant.
Grew into the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm way back. I just scrolled up a little bit just to see things. Yeah.
Why is everyone's camera positioned so that their hand blocks the art? Well, you see, when someone
sorry.
draws,
Well,
Trying to keep my
no,
favorite weasel from running away.
So many ways you can position the camera.
Well, I like this.
but Luke's is overhead. That's the way usually it usually is. So
I like
Gotta
staring
say.
at Luke's scalp.
Where's his scalp?
He usually has it
gout?
in frame
Under the
until.
mohawk.
Oh,
When did Luke get gout?
Hey, do not make fun of gout. There are people in the chat who have had gout, and they will kill you.
They will kill you.
what does that stop you from making fun of anything, Sai?
Right?
I mean, no, just
he makes a fair
reinforces
point.
it, if anything.
One of my best friends
The whole
has gout
point
and I
of
still
making
talk
fun
shit.
of stuff is because it's funny that people have it.
There you go. Yeah.
I was trying to be sensitive to the viewer.
That's not
This is
you,
the new.
man.
Is this
The-
really Sai?
The viewer.
This isn't Sai. This isn't Sai. This isn't Sai.
How are those AIDS doing?
That escalated quickly.
Heard you got the AIDS.
How's that testicle Ebola? Holy shit, dude.
Well, I mean, my art camera over my art table is over the table, but I'm not drawing on my art table right now.
So, sack slap.
Sack
What?
slap.
What
yes.
just happened? What?
Oh, that's a band name.
Oh,
You-
eh.
We're gonna start a band called Sack Slap. I'm gonna play the ukulele.
That's very
Tambourine.
metal. Sounds
Yeah.
metal. Yeah.
Metal as fuck.
We're gonna play a metal.
Metal
version of
as fuck.
Kumbaya.
Shay, what are you playing?
Pork sword.
Really stupid logic game.
Pork flute.
No, I meant in the band, jackass.
You're playing a game?
Yeah.
You're playing a game?
Shay's gonna play the harp in our metal band.
The cheese grater and the spatula.
There you go.
The cheese grater and the penis.
Hey, somebody's got to play the spoons or something.
That's my favorite part of Joe Dirt, when he gets a dog's balls off the porch with the spatula and Pam.
Yeah, I remember that.
What you need is some Pam and a spatula.
Is it that time,
Guys,
Shay?
I legit gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm ending it.
Okay.
Love
said
you
that
all.
like 30 minutes ago. I don't believe you.
Yeah, well, Playbo called. I'm not even gonna go around. I'll just end it. How about that? You like that? I'll change it.
Love you guys.
Hold on.
everyone.
Thanks
Give me
for
2
coming.
seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
Bye.
No, I said give me 2
Bye.
seconds. You guys are not giving me any seconds.
Love you.
I'm just saying random things.
We'll
Miss you.
Yeah.
Until the next time we see you, we love you. May you get high, may you drop ass, and may you get laid and all that good shit.